Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new stream idea. Welcome to 2018. Welcome
Should we all be standing?
to Battleboys.
Whoa.
We don't have to stream. We have to stand or stream. We can either. It's either or. You don't have to all rise for the Battleboys national anthem. God save our tiny toys. We want to be little boys. Playing.
We are the Battleboys.
For
not that I
hours.
would ever sing that.
So, of course, when you grow up and you become a dad, like Ben is, you start thinking, oh my gosh, I can play all these things that I played as a kid with my children. And then you realise that your children are not interested in anything that you were interested in as a child. And so instead, you find other people to play with and other friends. Is that how it works? This is a game which I played when I was very small. It's a miniatures game, so this is something that I've been trying to get you guys to play for a long time, and we thought
we've tried to film this a couple of times, haven't we?
And we just haven't ever gotten around to it. I bought a copy of this box. See, when I left home, my mum sold everything that I owned. Okay, this was a thing that happened.
Can you get sad music playing?
And she was like, "Oh, I got £100 for that Necromunda of yours."
Wow.
I didn't know you were into Necromunda. But apparently I was as a child. And so, I had loads of models. I had loads of rare models. Well, I had like all the Spyro gang.
Did you have the Escher heavy plasma gun?
God knows what I had.
That model goes for a fortune.
That thing is like one of the most expensive individuals.
Someone out there.
I think I've got a backpack for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, of course, if you don't know, we've got Alex here. Super, who we invited at the last second, and he brought his own fully painted gang of Eschers.
Yeah.
Which I think deserves
us all up.
a little bit of respect.
So he's the new, Duncan Rithian of the group, I guess, just try-harding away.
But you haven't seen me try and play yet.
Alex is not a try-hard.
He's the biggest try-hard, as everyone will soon learn.
Get out. So this is my old box, right, which I bought over a couple of years ago now on eBay. And I think we put it together and we built it and we played it a bit. It's a mess. But then they came out with a new version, literally last month.
Yeah,
or like a new
ago.
printed box with some new models and some new stuff. So if you don't know, the way this works is it's supposed to be a sort of small-scale arena brawler type miniatures game where you put together a small gang and they actually can level up or get killed during missions.
Yeah.
And so you have a small group and you play against each other. And if one gang gets stronger than the other, then you can get a little advantage, can't you? Or you can work together. And
I like to think of it as miniatures XCOM, but like in Mad Max setting.
Yeah, like cyberpunky Mad Max. Like it's all like in big, mega horrible industrial cities. All the gangs are pretty goofy.
They're all pretty mental. We've got the punk rock ladies over there.
Punk rock ladies, they're pretty goofy.
So we got a small cam. I don't know if this one actually even works.
It
does.
It's got. Do you want to show the camera some of your
maybe
punk,
let's spin some
punk
of the
rock babes, Alex?
It's mainly just fingers at the moment.
Oh, Mad Donna Ulanti.
Yeah.
So of course some of them were named. And is this the named one in the middle?
The one in the middle's the named one, yeah.
She's like a special character.
Yeah, she was a special character. They did half a dozen special characters. There was like a zombie guy and
what was
Carlos Valdes.
What was that absolutely broken rat skin guy called? With the
All
heavy
rat
stubber?
skins.
With the heavy stubber special character.
Bracca
the Avenger.
Calibrator, the Avenger.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He was pretty cool.
Just like a BS5 guy, or was he even BS6? With bulging biceps and a heavy stubber. Instantly.
He was like that guy from Predator
with
the minigun, and he just walked around killing everyone.
Yeah.
But kind of like a sort of weird Native American that dresses as a rat.
I've got far too much on my side of the table already.
This is wargaming. This is exactly how wargaming works.
So this is going to be our wargaming stream. Hopefully this is going to be fairly slow paced. Like if we start painting or gluing in the middle of it, you might just have to roll with that. If you can't see what's going on in the action, just deal with it. We'll do our best.
Well, Sam's got the camera switching.
And also, there's going to be a whole lot of rule breaking going on where we don't read them proper.
We're going to get things wrong.
And there'll hopefully be some
rules. Yeah, we don't play by book rules.
Hopefully there'll be some arguing. Because I do remember there were quite a lot of arguing over rules.
Being 12 years old, playing Necromunda and getting into the most furious arguments about whether
Heavy cover or light cover?
heavy cover or light cover.
It clearly is not heavy cover. I
And
can
also,
see his
like,
right
when
leg
people are
and
moving
the
up, you're like, oh, that's not, like, you shouldn't have moved.
You moved him with the tape measure, for fuck's sake! Well, you can see him now.
That line is the one.
You could, so this was Friendship Destroyers. Well, actually, I'm not in friendships with any of those 12-year-olds who are now probably
You were
dads.
just united by proximity and hatred.
Yeah,
Or
it
just
was,
disassembling the entire set, the half of the terrain to get that viewpoint.
Oh, that line.
So,
Because Necromunda used to be played, and still can be, on like giant skyscraper
yes,
terrain.
and I've got them all in this box. Maybe I'll build one in a bit while you guys
yeah,
are
we need to
playing,
get that out.
because they're quite comical how kind of awkward they are.
It's so awkward, but trying to get the handy cam into the twisting, ruined skyscraper.
So it was like it was a bit of a 3D terrain. The idea was it's 3D terrain, but it made it difficult because you'd have a guy in the middle of the city and you'd try and see whether he had line of sight through all these bulkheads to like getting down on the table.
Oh, it was,
Right.
But that's a little bit of what wargaming is about.
Getting into the action.
So some models are going to be painted. We always said we're not going to do Warhammer unless we got fully painted stuff, and then we never did Warhammer. So now I've relaxed that rule. I'm like, we're just going to fucking do it. And if you want to make your gang all gorgeous and pretty, go ahead.
Yeah.
And please don't be angry with us. We just want to play play with some toys.
Also, painting like a Necromunda gang. I think this is why I far prefer skirmish games to big battle games. Is like painting 10 models. It isn't too hard.
It's not too bad.
It's pretty easy to get them on, and
But
especially gangs like
the
this.
big problem
They're
is,
so
is
similar.
that because it's kind of an arena-y based game, and you should be people are going to die. You need to. A lot of the original Necromunda box came with a whole bunch of different arms.
Different bits, yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
could, like,
every
mix up what
guy
everyone's
can,
got.
because you had to represent what the different gangers had on their models, and that
Yeah.
made it a little bit tricky. Because you'd be
Yeah,
like,
'cause
well,
if your guy got better and then you wanted to give him a better gun, you had to like cut the gun off and like stick a new one on or get a new model for him.
So this is why Deluxe are a great choice, because they all look just the same, and so you just switch them out to a different model, and like, bam, yeah, there's the guy.
so I think we should still play the rule of if your guy's holding a rocket launcher, he has to have a rocket
yeah,
launcher,
the
right?
WYSIWYG
Yeah.
rules.
It's what you see is what you get. Like you
Exactly.
can't. You can't say. You can say, "Oh, this guy's got grenades." Sure, even if you can't see a grenade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
grenades
that's
and knives
okay.
and pistols. Yeah,
That's
fine.
fine,
You can
but-
like tuck them in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think even pistols.
yeah,
Most
pistols
models have
are
got a
all-
holster on them.
Yeah. But if you don't have a holster, Ben,
Yeah.
But when it comes to a
on
guy,
your head, bitch, when you try and shoot me.
this guy's clearly got a power hammer. Do you know what I mean? It's or whatever it is. What's this thing, Tom?
It's not that clear, is it?
Oh, let's all take our bets.
Right, so they've invented a lot of new equipment for the new version.
Oh,
of the
right.
game.
Yeah.
Really?
That is not from the old game.
Pneumatic rock smasher.
Oh, just
We're
like
gonna-
a club whacker.
Club whacker.
Get your fat guy out of the get the Deluxe.
Oh yeah, show off the
Oh,
fat
that's-
fucking.
that's
So this
fantastic.
is
fat
Tom's
rocket
like
launcher.
fucking favourite guy.
Oh, he's so good. So you don't actually see that many kind of like really fat figures in
No, they're always cool guys,
40K.
aren't
They're
they?
always like, quite buff, quite like rippling muscles, and so they like used to be the old Underhive Scum, the plasma pistol guy, who was like. He was just like a fat dude with an amazing plasma pistol. If we have that model,
That would be.
You're going to
the
be very
dream.
excited. We
He's
have got
so-
quite a few Underhive scum.
We've got quite a
None,
few
none
good
of them
models.
are
I
the one
think
you're
I had a
talking
look
about.
before because I would have 100% stolen.
You would have stolen him. Yeah, no. We've got a couple of the Matrix guy with the pistols and the trench coat.
Yeah. So I think doing a Delac gang, seeing as you can't take rocket launchers anymore, I might have to change him up.
Could count it as a grenade launcher.
Oh, do you have grenade
There's a
launchers?
scum
Yeah.
Covered in,
Sure, like a
covered in bullets.
yeah.
This guy.
Why not?
Oh, wow, why can't you have rocket launch?
They've taken most of the heavy weapons out of the game to make it more like tooth and
Gang
nail,
fighty.
gang fighty.
By the expansion.
Yeah. DLCs.
Yeah.
But also,
Wow.
like, Necromunda, when it got down to power gaming, became
Yeah.
a bit of a standoff between two machine gun nests,
Yeah, two heavy stubbers.
opposite ends of the battlefield.
Well, I think we're going to keep it fairly like light and a bit RP and a bit kind of fun though in that sense.
Yeah.
Like I think
Fun?
we'll be yes.
Wargaming's not about.
So Tom's going to play Deluxe. that's my box there. Deluxe are like most.
They're the guys who look like
iconic.
they all failed their Matrix auditions.
They look like
They're
Richard
sort of
O'Brien out of
Bald
the
guys with trench coats.
out of flipping.
It's very blurry, isn't
Give
it?
it here. Give it here. Give it. Don't Don't use that camera. We've got this one here, this nice little one. See, we can zoom in on.
Oh,
them.
that's much nicer.
There you go. Look.
There you go.
There you go. You got these guys. So this is going to be Tom playing these guys.
They're so Delax were the first gang I ever made for Necromunda because I thought at the time when I was about like 10 years old, 12 years old,
You wanted to be
that
bald.
was just like these are the coolest things.
They
I've
look like
ever
my
seen.
dad.
Just they're way cooler. Look at that! Like
What
they've
you mean
got
the
their
trench coats? It's
trench
the trench
coats
It's
and like the
entirely trench
goggles
coat.
and like the shaven heads.
To me, they all look like Adrian Edmondson from Bottom.
No.
Do you
Is
remember that?
is that a bad thing?
This is exactly what I said. I mean, it's not a bad thing at all. That's
They've
the
got
best thing for them to
snakes
look
on their
like.
lapels as well.
Exactly.
Oh, how cool is that? And so yeah, played
even
Delax a
notice
couple
that.
of times through Necromunda, a few different gangs.
They were sneaky.
What are you going to call your gang? Do you have a
Sneaky
gang
and
name?
shooty.
the snakes?
The tunnel snakes is always a fun one. I don't know. I think I need to come up with a color scheme and then I'll name that around that.
Okay.
Because I painted my guys in all black cloaks as well. Because back in the day, in like the 90s,
Yeah.
black leather trench coats
was
Oh,
all
that
right.
was before Columbine.
Yeah. Oh god.
Jesus.
But that was like the coolest thing in the world. We've seen The Matrix. It's amazing. But I think, I might need to mix it up and do something a bit different. Give them,
Fair enough.
maybe give them funny hats
Yeah. So
as well. Why not?
this is live.
You're making
we
your-
are. Sorry,
Sorry,
Alex.
you crash
No,
on.
go on. You.
I was just going to say, if he's going to give them silly hats, he's going to make the silhouette of the models bigger, and that could be pretty contentious.
No, but that's good. That's fine. Because then
That's
you're
a
easier
down.
to be hit.
Oh, cool! If you want to lose, yeah.
Yeah. That's how.
My guys are all
Are you
modelled
saying
in
he's going to
foxholes.
say the brim of his hat peeking out
Yeah,
from behind his
exactly.
side, so he's going to be able to
I'm
shoot your hat.
going to be
Yeah.
calling that. Like,
Yeah, you can shoot my hat off.
You're biting
I'll have
the
them
cat.
magnetized so we can like dink it off
Nice.
if we need to.
Okay.
That is a lot of effort to go
Yeah, I
to,
would
but
like to see that.
respect. Alex is obviously going to play Ashes. I'm going to probably play Beefy Super Goliaths because these guys are like the new models are pretty cool, and the Goliaths were kind of never cool, right? They were like the last
They're
person
just like
anyone
the
wanted to
armies.
play as.
Kind of the worst as
Yeah.
well.
But I
They
think
were
it would
kind
be
of
funny.
Muscle and ferocity.
I'm just gonna,
Those are bad skill trees.
no one wants to play them. So
But I
Ben's
think they're a
very
lot cooler now.
kindly
Yeah.
glued these new models together, and they do look cool. I might see if I can get around to painting them at some point. But God, painting models is currently my lowest priority.
We got a lot going on.
I mean, that gun is about the same size as one of the original
Models.
Escher models, so
Yeah,
it's
the-
got to be
the
pretty good,
entire
hasn't
model
it?
is like
So,
smaller than
Yeah,
puny girl.
it can't be
I
bad.
crush you,
Is that a revolver?
big Bogdan.
Yeah, it's a stub cannon.
Oh, that's a thing.
Is this one of the new guns?
One of the new
Right.
guns.
And Ben,
Right,
are
okay.
you actually going to play some?
So I brought in just some models that I've got.
Right.
We've got these boys. They're originally Redemptionists, which are like a crazy religious cult who are obsessed with fire.
do you want to show?
But there's no rules for them in the new game at the moment. So they're going to stand in as House Cawdor, the other religious cult obsessed
Yeah,
with
they
fire.
were like the soft.
They were
softcore.
There were
version.
blue robes and white robes.
and
Yeah.
they had like funny little masks.
So
That's
these
right.
guys have all got, they've got like robes, they've got masks on, they've got flamethrowers. They're not all painted because I didn't have time, but they're halfway there.
Wow, you've already made some headway. You've also brought with you.
I brought these guys in case we didn't have enough models. This was a project I did.
Never a problem for us.
Yeah, I think we have plenty.
I made the Marines from Aliens.
Right.
Remember that movie? We've got the Black Sergeant Alpone. We've got Ripley over here.
Pew pew.
Oh my God,
where's
we've got
where's
actual
Newt?
Ripley.
Oh, I have a Newt figure.
The Newt model
Yeah.
that used to
You
play
have-
the cat in Space.
Yeah,
Hulk,
so
right?
I built these for Space Hulk. And in Space Hulk, you have this thing called the cat that runs away and you have to grab it as an
Oh, it's a
objective.
nightmare.
And so I replaced that with a little Newt
Fucking
model.
cat.
That it's not here. I must have put it in another box. Oh no, here it is.
There, Newt.
They come out of
Where's
bags.
Jesus Christ.
Mostly.
It's a scared little girl.
the little doll.
That is
They mostly come at
quite
night.
striking.
But I guess we won't need these because we've got loads of toys.
She could be a Juve.
Yeah.
Well, really, real Jew,
teddy
fresh
bear
faced Jew
attack.
for an Escher gang.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a gun or a knife.
Yeah. So yeah, by Juve I mean like, so there's like, as I remember it in Necromunda, there's four kind of levels of characters, right? There's Juves who are like juvenile, like the young new recruit, like a rookie. Then you have gangers, heavies, and leaders. And
Yeah.
you seem to remember that's the 4 categories.
Yeah, they've changed it up a bit now. You don't have heavies anymore. You now have champions.
Okay.
So you goes leader, champion, ganger, juve. And
Very cool.
And, it gives you a lot more options. It means you don't have to have a heavy weapon guy. You could just have like a cool close combat guy or a sniper, or the champions can be whatever you want them to be, instead of just heavy weapon guys.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, we are live on Twitch. This is not pre-recorded. We have chat here.
Yeah.
I can see Jaffa Mod basically just spamming and no one else watching the stream. So if you are watching, do say something in chat. We can read you. Wait, the guy next to Lewis, isn't that Alex? Yes, it is.
That's me. Yeah.
I feel like you need to introduce yourself a bit better.
I mean, what could I say? I'm quite tall.
That's true. Great. Okay, so
So
back to
he's-
Necromunda.
You'll see that when we stand up.
And I've done some Necromunda before.
Yeah.
What year?
So I probably painted and built these when I was 16, which is some 20
Oh, so
years
about 2
ago,
years
or
ago.
when it came out or something. I don't know. It's been a long time.
The fact that your mum didn't sell them is a point
Oh
for you.
no! I held on to them.
Oh, yeah.
I clutched onto them. I never had a girlfriend or did
Right. Well, neither
anything,
did
or
I.
guitars
So-
or any cool stuff.
No.
That's why you built little
I just,
model
just,
girlfriends.
just hoarded my toy soldiers, and that's about it. Like,
That's terribly something we can all relate to, I think, Alex.
yeah. But no, I mean, I do the sets. When we do the sets, the Yogscast, the things like that, and I've
Yeah.
always been doing
He's
the
built all
models and the
Yogscast-
toys since
yeah.
forever. Like,
In
that's-
Block and Load 2, you were the back half of the horse that Lewis rode.
that was actually a pretty big.
Can we get that footage up? Sam will get that up.
Remember that?
I
Sam will
think
get
you
that.
were the front half.
I was the front
It's
half of that horse.
etched into my nostrils.
Yeah.
But yeah, you with the Warhammer sets we did
Yeah.
Recently, yeah.
recently, and the
And the
Yogscast
old ones.
sets.
Yeah.
And half of the junk that was in the old Game Snack room was your cool
Well,
stuff.
basically
probably,
all of
yeah,
it. Yeah.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little demo game so we can all see what the new rules are and vaguely remember.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a lot of pen and paper stuff where we create our gangs.
Yes.
And
anyone who's
and talk
accidentally donated for XCOM will get immortalised as one of our gang members.
So
Yes.
I think I like this idea. So we're going to have let chat. They can.
Well, when you
name-
create a gang, you have to name all of your characters, and then obviously some of them might die, some of them might stick around and become eventually your leader or whatever. But yes, I think we'll have chat name them, but also if you, or donations name them, but also if it like fits, like if you have like Ginger's donated, I think probably one of your girls is probably Ginger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it'll
probably.
fit.
Try and
better.
match
I
it.
can't paint
We'll
them
try and
ginger,
match
so
it as
it
best we
doesn't
can.
So yeah, see people. If there's a gang, bam,
yeah.
there you go. There's
There's me on Tom and Alex.
yeah, that is
Thank you.
that is the scene.
Look at how happy I am to be there. I've still got those shoes. Yeah, they're good. Thank you. So yes, we've got a few donations that have already come in. Dr. Johnny has said hi. So yes, we'll add you guys, and once we
We'll need a list.
So please don't worry. We've got. It's all right. I've got the donations here, so I will just not read them until we start.
So
Going
yeah,
through
we'll
making a
play
gang.
this small, short intro scenario, and then we'll start making gangs for like a proper campaign.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I definitely one of the main things I remember enjoying about Necromunda was rolling dice to see afterwards. Like, for example, you actually have to after you've done a mission, you actually have to work your territories and stuff
Yeah.
and earn money. But also, your gang might get some territories and stuff. It's
You
quite.
can find like rare items at the trade stalls.
We'll try and share
And
this with
and
you.
you carry injuries through to the next game and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
and
Like, your
gain
guy
skills.
loses an eye, and then he's
like,
like not a good shot for the rest
Yeah,
of the game.
and also we don't know who's necessarily going to be here on a week-to-week basis. So maybe it'll be Shin will be coming in next week and making a gang, or Duncan will be coming in. Who knows? Or maybe we'll be playing a completely different game entirely. We don't know.
Yeah, we're just gonna sort of see how it goes.
yeah, let's see
Do
what you
let
think
us
of this.
know. Dongbang is a perfect gang name. You're right, says the Lost Brother. That is the
So
top fucking
XCOM once randomly named. We were renaming all our guys, and this guy came in pre-named as Kung Wu Dongbang.
Kung Wu Dongbang. You know what? He sounds like a great
So we kept him.
great character.
And he didn't make it very far, I don't think, before he was killed. But he lives on in our hearts.
As the greatest randomly generated name.
I saw this.
made.
This was cool. Huh?
So this was a
What this is
Spira. yelled with some fake wings that someone had glued on.
The Spirus.
These are off the current Dark Elder flying gun guys. What are they
So
called?
did I actually manage to buy some Spirus in the end?
Yeah, there's
I
an
did.
Horus in here.
There's a Malkadon.
So Spirus were another expansion gang, and there was only basically, it was like rather than having a gang of 10 people, you'd have like a gang of 4 super elite special ops guys who were incredibly overpowered and badass.
Yeah, they didn't play the game properly.
I think fluff-wise, they were supposed to be just like the young bratty kids from the noble houses coming down to just go and
Very much
just
sort of big game hunting.
coming down to tear up small gangs and have fun with their cool power suits and wings and lasers and stuff that these grunts don't get.
Exactly that.
So
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but it was not fun to play against.
They were just the
It wasn't
best.
even that fun to use because all of that stuff Lewis was just talking about the leveling up, buying gear, having territory, they didn't do any of
they
that.
didn't do that.
They
no.
just get a +1.
Yeah, so that you don't get to find cool trades, you don't get to like sell people into slavery or go on cool missions.
Oh, is that still in this game?
Yeah, you can still capture people and sell them off, and then but if you
perfect.
capture someone and you try to sell them off, the other gang can launch like a rescue mission to like set them free.
I have such bad memories of launching a rescue mission and then someone dying and then capturing someone else and being like,
Just throwing good money after bad.
okay, right, we're going to try again. And they're like, fuck, they captured 2 people this time. And they got our guy back, but I just don't know. I just don't know if it's worth it.
Sorry, Larry and Gary, we're not coming back together.
You're not getting painted.
You're going for it. Yeah, exactly.
It was always the guy you just finished painting who got
Oh,
captured.
that's the classic way to do it.
It's the sad fact. Freshly painted syndrome.
So should we get into the mission?
Yes.
So the idea is, Necromunda is a hive world, and a hive is like just like a super ridiculous mega city built kilometers into the sky, and
Like an ant
And at the
hill.
top, is like the rich people and the governor, and everything's amazing. And they're above the toxic smog cloud. And then as you go down, you get like the normal people who have a bit of a sucky existence, and then right in the bottom, in the underhive, is just a labyrinth of disused tunnels and pipes, and everything's shit, and there's not enough food, and it's the worst. So these gangs form up to like scavenge for whatever little resources there are, and we have our own little bits of territory and like the locals that we protect.
Oh my god, look, there's even like a fucking
Picture.
of the hive. I remember looking at
Hive
this
Primus.
as a kid. So yeah, up here at the top, this is the lower atmosphere, the Imperial House Hellmore, and then the noble houses, and then it keeps going down to where we are today. The poisonous undercloud. You can't go outside, but then even lower than that is the underhive, and then the sump at the bottom.
Yeah, even the-
Just all the toxic sludge and shit that trickles down from
Yeah,
like,
even the underhivers don't really go to the sump.
Oh god. Oh
Like even
god.
the muties and the
Scabs.
crazies that live down there, they
It's
do.
where you find this tentacle great monster. That's where he.
That's where the little tentacle creature
tentacle
lives.
pipe. You see that?
Is this the original book?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, so I
you
brought a few
brought
of
a
those
copy as
along,
well.
yeah.
We got a few copies, just
Yeah, floating.
So the idea in this scenario is Lewis's gang of burly Goliaths are launching an attack on Tom's territory.
right.
What? So let's read out the fluff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on.
Starting a fight in an enemy territory takes guts. There's a real incentive to many gangs who know that such brazenness will be rewarded with a massive boost to their reputation should they make it out in one piece.
Reputation.
Nice.
Oh, in an attempt to make it an even bigger name for themselves, the gang will spend some time spreading the word of their intentions, hyping it up,
Oh, okay.
doubling down on the glory if they succeed, or the shame if they should fail.
Oh,
So you're hoping to expand your territory and influence by just beating up on the religious nerds who live in this part of the block.
The muscle boys versus the religious guys.
hey, all your religious stuff, makes you look a bit gay.
Oh, perfect.
That's how I think these guys talk. They're not very, they're not very
Homophobic
nice.
gym boys.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Okay. It's going to be an interesting one for you to roleplay for the next few weeks. They kind of like all of your sort of bondage harnesses, rippling muscles.
There's nothing
and
gay
stuff.
about any of that.
Oh, they're
that's
like
saying-
Mac in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's a look.
Yeah, it's great. So all right, so
Okay, so the
we're gonna try and take your territory off you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
look like pussies. You can't defend your flipping lands.
So John, this is like the entranceway into your territory.
Right.
Okay.
So these tunnels lead off to like your lands.
Okay.
And you've got these bulkheads up, like, to guard.
Tom Landia.
You can. This is like your starting zone.
Right.
And Lewis starts over there in like
Oh, the
like
Disgusto
the
land.
Disgusto land.
Disgusto.
Well, how do you think we get such big muscles?
Slurping on Disgusto juice.
It's all protein shakes, bro.
Wow, okay.
Mix up some
Bro.
sub juice with.
So Lewis, you
Bit
get to
of blender
pick
with some-
6 of your guys. Only 6 can come.
Right. Okay. Let's pick the coolest 6. We're picking hammer.
You definitely want your leader. The leader's got the hammer.
Yeah. We're picking.
The hammer.
What has this guy got? on
That's
him?
a grenade launcher.
We're picking grenade launcher.
Look at that.
Do I get to pick 6 any guys?
Only 6 you want.
We're picking double axe wielding guy,
Oh, that guy has got some kind of weird nail gun,
nail gun guy,
I think. Is that the nail gun?
Yeah, the rivet gun.
rivet gun guy,
Sure.
and then
Do me to be
we'll pick.
the camera.
And-
Either like double-handed axe guy or the guy with a grenade. I mean,
Double-handed axe.
he seems pretty gung ho.
It's going to be let's go double-handed axe and let's go cannon, stub cannon, or just stub shotgun or whatever that is.
Stub cannon.
Okay, we haven't named them. We won't name them.
Well, they've
until
got
you
the- we've got the
guys
cards
let us
down
know.
there.
Oh, we've actually got temporary names.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Stand-ins.
find them.
So you find those guys. So Tom.
So is Alex going to help you
Hunt some of
lead
these.
your troops into battle?
Alex will help me.
Well, you have to.
Okay, John. You roll these 2, and you pick the highest number. So
2.
I think you should probably roll that again.
I mean, 5.
Or this would be the shittest game ever.
Yeah. So is that how many guys I get?
So you start. You
Tom
roll
rolled a
2d6.
1 and a 2. And so he
You
gets.
roll 2 dice. You pick the highest. That's how many guys you start with, and then all your other guys might come on later as like reinforcements.
Right.
Okay.
Bear in mind, Lewis's guys are all way better than your guys.
My
Yes.
guys are very well
So having
trained.
starting with 2 guys, this
We've
will be a
been
very
hitting the
short
gym,
game.
big style.
So yeah, pick 5 guys.
Sure.
All your cool guys.
We're picking a bunch of guys.
I think just let's have a mishmash. A shotgun and 2 pistols is better than 1 pistol, right? Yeah. So
True that.
I've got a guy who has a power weapon. Does he have a flamer as well?
Yeah, he's got a hand flamer strapped to his massive chainsaw.
Hand flamer and power weapon. A guy with a bot gun and a book.
He's your leader.
Bam. A guy with a book
They're
and a
quite
flamer.
KKK, aren't they?
Interesting colour scheme.
They've got black hoods. I don't know what you're talking about.
Apart from the really pointy ones. A shotgun and then two little pews.
2 little
2 Uzis.
Yeah.
Auto pistols.
Yeah, looks good, doesn't he? Right. Okay. Well, it seems like easy
Um,
easy prey for the Goliaths. Easy meat. Yeah.
So then what you do is at the start of each turn, you'll roll a dice to see if any of your other guys turn up to help out.
Perfect. We're
'cause
not very
expect-
organised, so I don't expect that to be a thing.
Right, let's roll a dice.
Right.
And like a regular dice. There you go. That's not
That's not a regular dice. That is a
That's a
dice with
sustained fire dice.
Okay. Thank God someone's read the rules because it's been 16 years.
Okay,
5.
so your objective is mayhem.
That's what we're good at.
This is what you're trying to achieve today. Fighters from the attacker's gang are attempting to rush through the defender's territory, causing chaos as they go. Once an attacking fighter has inflicted an injury on a defender, they can leave the battlefield. If at the end of an action within 1 inch of a board edge, that is furthest from their opponent. Oh, so you basically have to walk off one of these edges here.
Okay.
But a model can only walk off once he's wounded someone, and then he can get out. Each fighter that does that gets you a victory point.
Okay.
Whoever basically one gang will flee if they fail their bottle check. If they start taking casualties and they run away, the game ends. And the person who claims the battlefield gets D3 victory points.
Oh, nice.
But Lewis also gets 1 extra victory point for every model who causes a wound and then leaves the battlefield.
Perfect.
Because they just want to murder someone, get out, and then brag
Yeah.
about how awesome they are.
Beat the shit out of some
Okay.
guys.
Right, that's it. So, Lewis deploys first. 6 guys, anywhere in that board piece.
Or Alex, you're up.
What, just charge in with the leader or like Nox the Ripper? I mean, you'd send him in first, wouldn't you?
Nox the Ripper?
Yeah.
Sure, definitely. He's leading the way.
So anywhere in this whole section? Or?
Yeah, that whole board piece.
Okay,
These tokens you'll need, stick them on one on each card.
You can get in there.
And then we flip them over to say they've had their turn or not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Can we not just tap these?
Tap the card.
Use the tokens.
We've got tokens for a reason, Alex. We're going to use them. Ben has bought a lot of tokens and things with us.
Alright, we'll use
We're
the
going to
tokens.
have to just use the tokens. Alright, yeah, put the melee guys up
Oh, they
front,
get next
I
to their
guess.
guys and then you do that. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense.
Wait, do you want them on the table? Do you want more clutter on the...
I don't like tokens on the table personally.
Alright, no, in that case, we put
That's
the
me.
tokens on the cards.
Okay.
Alright, you got it, Ben. You got a bin.
Cool.
Are we going to have to print off
So is
cards?
this- is-
for our game?
I've got a stack.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll
So is
be
this I go, you go for deployment?
No, you attackers go down first.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's get... Is this guy just got two melee weapons?
Yeah, I think so. He's got
Okay.
like a stubber and a spud jacket, whatever a spud jacket is.
What's
Spudjack is that
It's
massive
like a spud
wrench.
gun,
Yeah,
but it's jacked.
Seems pretty
He's got
pretty
he
cool.
has got a stubber, but he's
Yeah.
mostly using a spud jacket.
Have you got the right
Yeah.
card?
I think
Spud
so.
jacket.
It's as close as I could find, really.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess he probably has a gun up his arse or something somewhere. You sure you?
I think that's
you
the
sure
wrong
you got
card.
these cards to the right.
It should be a guy with an axe and
I
a...
doubt it. I
and
mean,
a
I couldn't find any with
spanner.
like an axe and a
A
spanner.
spud jacket and a brute cleaver.
Oh, that's
That
it.
must be Nox the Ripper.
Yeah.
This is probably Nox the Ripper.
Yeah.
This
So
guy's
what's that
got-
guy?
he's got a grenade
grenade
launcher. What's that
A
called?
rivet cannon and a fighting knife?
No.
Grenade launcher and a brute cleaver.
Yeah, that,
that
this
seems
is,
about
this
right,
is the
doesn't
grenade
it? Yeah,
launcher. Okay. That's,
yeah.
and so
Who
this
was
guy
who are we
is-
knocking out?
We're knocking out Brack. He doesn't
Oh,
have
lucky
any.
Brack.
He's made it out alive already.
Wow.
He's missed it.
He's just he's graffitiing something somewhere.
Is this
Somewhere.
this is our
Bouncing it
champion?
up.
He's got the renderizer, so he's
Nice,
just a flipping
renderizer,
melee
that's cool.
guy. We'll have to follow up with just
Very
the power
cool.
hammers, like the big third. All right, I think we'll group them into two groups of two. Okay, melee guy and ranged guy, and we'll
I'm not
we'll
100%
spread out.
certain, but I don't
What?
know if you can stand on the black.
Oh yeah, the
parts.
back bits are like
Holes.
thick walls.
Right.
And
Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
tunnels.
walls.
This map is tunnels. So the black bits are like impassable walls that block line of sight and movement.
All right, we're going to put these guys here, and we'll put the last two guys giving us the backup. So this guy's got a cat. These both got cannons. Okay, so these are ranged guys. Put these at the back.
Great.
All right.
Cool. Okay, then Tom, you can do
Well,
anywhere.
strategic.
Now all these doors can be opened and closed
Pretty
Okay.
in your turn.
pretty tech.
Right. Shotgun 5,000. He's going to go there. I can deploy it outside of the doors if it's still on the tile.
Oh
right?
yeah, of course.
So I think for simplicity, we are just so maybe we'll go just like this. Right. So we've got the leader and his buddy with a shotgun backing him up. We've got little pistol boy, the guy with the massive chainsaw, and the guy with the flamethrower. They're all kind of like hanging out by here. Blam.
Awesome.
Nice and easy.
I reckon this is good. All right, we're good to go. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet. So here you go. Here's Tom gets the black dice.
Nice.
Lewis gets the yellow dice. One of your black dice is under the camera there. So you both roll one dice and see who gets the highest.
Oh my god. Let's do it on the camera. Look.
6 o'clock. Oh, 3 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
And also with 3, it's a draw. Go again.
We do have like a dice tray. Maybe you should.
We do.
Is this-
What is that? We both rolled
Tom-
weird symbols.
Yeah, so that's a 6.
Oh.
Lewis rolled a 6. Tom rolled the wrong dice.
Oh, you have to be a big. Oh, so these are.
They're not all normal dice.
Okay, right.
But some of my sixes
so I only
have
have
symbols
3.
on.
All the 6. You both rolled a 6.
I also rolled a
For
6.
God's
These
sake.
things are a bit loud
5.
to be rattling
Four.
around.
There you go. Oh, this will have a nice
Yeah.
rattle into
That
it.
works. Okay.
6.
I
Although you
win.
did beat me on a previous roll. I was just.
I've been on two
testing
previous,
out.
two rolls now.
So Lewis wins. Good game, guys.
Great. Okay,
Join us
so.
next
Watching
week.
Battleboys. Cool. See you next week. Tom and the Battleboys.
Yeah.
You getting into it? Are you happy with Battleboys now? Is you feeling...
Tom and the Battle Boys is fine.
Okay.
But the same with Dice Boys.
Tom and the Dice Boys.
I don't like to associate.
You don't want to be a
Refer
boy.
to myself as a dice boy. I'm a dice
Is it the-
man.
is the
I put
problem-
the years in.
Right, let's see. Battlemans. Battlemans? Who knows?
Well,
We might need a better name.
Let's begin. Does that mean we get to start?
Right,
as we
yeah, so the
rolled?
way this game works is
Yeah,
now
you're in trouble.
you do one guy, Tom does one guy.
Okay.
You guys do one guy, Tom does one guy.
okay.
So pick one of you guys to activate. He gets 2 actions. He can move, shoot, aim, move again. There's a whole list of actions on that sheet.
There's a list for Tom. And this
generally, you just want to move at this point. But you can open a door.
What's our range on our shitty guns? On like this guy's cannons and stuff?
Oh yeah,
it's about
so
18 inches for most of them.
Stub cannons. Short range is 9, long range is 18. So I probably just want to close up on you guys. All right. Well, let's. So these are like these black things are like holes.
No, they're like thick walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
So
those rise up forever.
Right. So I can't get through this.
You can open that door.
I can open that door. Right. Okay. Well, I think we send some guys around here. Is this a door? No, this isn't even a door.
All these things are doors.
These things are doors.
Yeah.
How do they don't have doors in them? How does it work?
They do have doors. Well, they're like Star Trek doors. They just go.
So the actual they go like this. Nice. Are you kidding me? Is that how they work?
I don't know.
I reckon we should make that a canon rule because I'm going to have real trouble with the fact that the guy's standing here and there's a wall, and the guy's standing here and there's an open door.
Sure.
This looks like a wall, and this looks like an open door.
How does that look like a door?
Well, it looks more like a door than a solid block wall.
There's a fucking door on it. Look.
Yeah, but you can't see through it.
Okay, so
madness.
I know you warned us that you like to argue in Necromunda, but we haven't even got to the
For the
shooting
sake
yet.
of visual easiness, we will do Star Trek doors. So when you open the door, it goes like that.
Okay.
And when you close the door, it goes like that.
Yeah. Wait, no. If you open it, it goes. And if you close it, it goes.
No. When you close it, it goes.
Oh.
Fucking like.
Oh fuck! So can we shut the door on someone?
Yeah. They just get splattered.
Oh,
Okay, I'm moving this guy up to the door.
So
Then,
what
but I'm
you
not
have-
opening it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not opening the door. I'm leaving the door
So
closed.
that's your guy done.
That's him done, right?
Tom's
That
go.
was flipping. I don't know, a guy.
Well, it kind of matters.
It was our champion.
He's the
Overwatch
no, the
still
champion's
a
this
mechanic?
dude.
No,
Like, it
because
was
of the
the guy
alternate-
with
No,
the
it's this guy.
Oh.
Mega X.
Activation.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Okay.
renderizer.
good.
Yeah.
Good. I've learnt that one. Okay.
Splitter Corp.
I don't actually have a tape measure.
Oh,
It's a leader and a champion. Gotcha.
So your guys move 5. Oh, yeah. So all of your guys move 5 inches, and all of their guys move 4 inches.
4 inches.
Because they're big, chunky.
well, I think I only went like.
I know.
3,
I'm just saying.
so I think I'm
okay.
okay.
The Juves are an inch faster. So Tom, your Juves will move 6.
So do I have any other? Are there any other crazy actions? I can move. I can shoot. I can aim. I can charge. I can take cover.
Coup de grace. I'm not sure you got just yet.
Open door. Access terminal. Okay. Force a door. What's the difference between forcing a door and?
Some doors are locked.
Are these things ductways rather than Star Trek
No,
doors?
ductways are these little like tunnels you can put down.
Oh,
And you
okay.
can crawl through them.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, there's none. I wanted to try and keep it simple,
yeah.
so we don't have
Okay.
any terminals or ducts or any of that shit.
Okay,
There's
so
also a whole
can't do
bunch of
any of it.
tactics cards you
Just
can use,
operating doors.
but we're not using them because we're trying to understand what the hell's going on.
So it takes you a turn to open a door, right?
An action.
An action.
Guys, I'm saying Juves, as
Juves.
in juvenile. They think
Jews.
they think I've got models with KKK hats, and I'm talking about something other than Juves.
Please pay attention.
So, when do I roll for reinforcements?
At the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn. Okay, right. This guy, so he can move 5. He's going to make a double move, and he's just going to be kind of like waiting by here. This is the guy with the chainsaw, and he's waiting for like a big guy to come out. And he's just going to like try and cut you in half.
Right.
Nice. Okay, so then he's done, and it's your guys' game.
All right. Well, we'll move another guy. How far can we go, Alex? Can we move these guys
4. Yeah. We can
They
go
can
4, or
double
we can go
engage.
4 twice, or
Oh,
you can go
right.
4 and then open a door.
Do you want to use the tape measure?
Yes. I just want to know how far away 4 is. So 4. He can't move a 4 and open door, so he's going to have to double move. We'll double move him round to here.
Yeah.
And get ready to
Good
open that
measuring.
door next time.
Perfect.
All right.
Cool. So flip his tokens, so we know
Who
he's done.
was that guy? That
He's
was
the double
axe.
He's the mallet guy.
Guy. Knocks the
shit.
Ripper.
That's
Okay.
door 2.
Okay, Tom, you'll get it.
Great. Can I have the?
I don't know even what
There's
it
a tape
is.
measure as well.
There is a tape measure for
Oh,
yeah,
for
if I just-
traditionalists.
You take that. We'll
yeah,
take the plastic ruler.
Yeah.
Again,
Surely we've got some red plastic
Don't
whipping
worry,
sticks.
we're
You
gonna-
haven't- there may be
must
whipping
be
sticks
that.
on
They've been
the-
stolen out of there 20 years ago.
People
There
things.
should be
The first
something.
thing to break, wasn't it?
You,
Really?
I think you were the one who stole them out of there 20 years ago.
For playing.
For God
No,
knows
I
what.
think
If there are any in there, then I'll eat my hat.
I think people might have taken them for 40k.
They have been stolen long ago and lost in the mists of time.
Shit, there's loads more toys in here.
There's loads of models and dice and stuff.
Oh my god. Sorry,
get
we're playing.
We'll
we're
go
playing
through that
again.
in a bit.
Captain Distracto distracts again.
I have a dig. I must have one.
Okay, great.
We must have someone somewhere in the office.
Yeah, because we were playing.
This is something which we're
40K.
going to work on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
As time goes
Professional stream
by. Professional
is
gaming
professional.
players.
So I can move 10. So you know what?
You're just going to run
Let's just-
shotgunny guy up to the barricade.
So am I able to shoot over this barricade?
Yes.
If I'm within an inch of it, can I?
Yep, basically it will cover you, and unless someone else is within an inch of it, it won't give them cover for you.
Blammo. Perfect. That's the idea that I have.
Okay.
Manning the barricades. Cool.
Cool.
Cool, guys.
Right, let's get this.
You know what,
guy.
it might actually be better to have these tokens on the thing. It'll be easier for guys at home to follow, like what's been and what hasn't been.
You think so?
Yeah.
That does make good sense.
Well, no, usually I'm not, but it's, you know,
For them.
for the audience to know
Viewers.
who's moved and who hasn't
Who
moved.
was that guy then that just...
That was a random guy that we're just deciding is this guy.
He's grenade launcher guy.
Skull Shack.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Cool, it's Tom go.
God, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath in a second, isn't it?
Well, there's a real choke point in the middle
you
of
might
this
want
map.
to keep one guy hidden so that, because the thing is, Tom, if all your guys are out, you lose the game and your reinforcements can't turn up. You need at least one guy left on the board to bring reinforcements in.
That's okay. Dual pistols guy. He'll live on to tell the tale of what happened here.
Are we really just going to crunch their heads, or do you reckon it makes sense to send Speedo down that way about as fast as he can?
What, do we have El Speedo? Is
Well,
he
no,
faster?
they're all slow and awful, but I mean, it might...
Also, you've got a side
You know?
sneaky passage around here.
Yeah, there's one here, but this
I think we're
this
just
one's
going to
pretty
crunch
good.
heads, Alex.
You
here.
think?
I
It's,
mean,
it's more... better RP, isn't it?
yeah, we come in as a big
Yeah.
crowd of beefy boymen. We don't flip in.
No.
We don't battle boys around the corner, battle kids. We're not battle pussies. We're battle
Battle
With
boys.
your battle boys.
quite. Alright, fucking let's just get up
It's
here.
that big, just smashes through the walls. Shifts around and everything.
Cool. Bosh, he's in. And then what we'll do is, with our last move, we'll use our leader to open the door.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
but then you don't know who's going to go first next turn.
But
Gamble.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, but we don't want to waste.
It's a more imposing entrance, isn't it?
That's
It's better.
true.
It's better.
Kick in the
for a player
door.
just like right.
Take a pose.
You need to,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a pretty good pose already, but maybe yours is better.
The
just
battle
then.
starts. That was your move.
the official stance of the Battleboys.
I might just like move this guy to here.
Alright, you good? Right, well, we get 2 moves because we got our last 2 guys.
Well, Tom's still got a guy left.
I've still got to
Oh,
go
have
as
you?
well.
Alright, we'll put him here, I think, Alex, if you think that's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. That seems.
Are you with me on this
Yeah,
strategy?
yeah, absolutely.
3 men per door.
And then Tom, it's your
The
Pistolino.
last guy, he's just going to be kind of
Going to ready and wait.
like looking cool.
Overwatch. That's not a thing.
It's
It's
not a thing anymore. They got rid of that rule apparently.
Alright, and then leader. Let's crack this door
That's
open. Okay, he's done. So that's everyone's
Cool,
moved.
then everyone's
so we'll
tokens.
take off all the tokens.
Come back. It's the end of the turn. So we roll to see if anyone's like bleeding out, but no one's injured, so we don't need to do that. Tom can roll for his reinforcements.
Okay.
So you roll a dice and add the number of turns there have been. And if you roll 7 or more, the guy turns up.
Oh,
So this turn you're looking for 6s.
I have to roll a 6
So for each guy.
for each person.
Yeah. So you've got
Oh, jeez.
guy with an auto gun. Does he turn up?
Auto gun.
No.
No.
Guy with an auto gun.
No.
Guy with an auto gun.
No.
Big axe guy.
Perfect. Do I get to...
Wait, wait, just go through them all and then we'll see where they turn up.
Okay.
Dual pistol guy.
No.
No. Single pistol guy.
No.
Juve with a flail. No.
No.
Juve with a stub gun.
No.
Juve with a club.
No.
So just
Perfect.
big axe guy just
Axe
hanging
guy.
around.
He's the most eager of all of them.
I mean, he's got to get it
So
quicker
then roll a
than
dice to
anyone
see
else,
which
isn't he?
table edge he comes on from.
Oh.
Because he's not at home. He's off like intimidating the locals, collecting protection money.
He's giving a sermon and handing out porridge to like orphans and stuff. Like he's a good guy. Just because he has a giant fucking axe doesn't mean he's a bad.
Had a creepy robe and hat combo.
And his friends all wear these big white pointy hats and hang out with Jews a lot. So what are we?
So it's just use which table edge he can come on from.
Boom. That's the wrong dice.
That didn't make any sense.
He comes on from over there.
Oh my god,
table edge.
He's come around from
He's
behind
a
us.
behind boy.
He came from.
He's a backdoor boy.
Sure. You know what?
He has to touch the thin edge.
That edge. Okay. Does that toxic sludge do bad stuff?
Yeah, if you end your turn in it, you might melt your face.
What is this?
It's a door.
Oh, it's a door. Okay, it looks very.
See, the things that are walls are doors, and the gaps where nothing is are walls.
Oh, it was just quite terrifying. I wouldn't want to go through that door.
Walls are doors, nothing is walls.
Apart from black stuff.
Come on,
Black stuff is walls.
black stuff. Yes, sorry. Yes.
So there are walls.
Walls are nothing. These things are not walls. These are doors, not walls. They look like walls, but they're doors.
This could be the Lewis Brindley quote of 2018.
We've peaked.
Up
We've
there,
already
isn't it?
peaked.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's a new turn.
Who
So
is
it's
the
dice off
coolest?
to see who gets the quick snap.
crap.
Who has the initiative this turn?
Oh,
Six.
I've got six. 5.
Oh man, the house corridor are quick off the draw. They see the door open.
And
What's
they're
that leader's
ready.
name? Skullsmack.
Chainsaw Man is coming
Yeah, the
straight
leader
in.
is Skullshank.
Skullshank's there in the
Yeah.
battle boy pose, and who's
Yeah.
gonna meet him, Tom?
Well, I think this guy, because he's got a hand flamer, right? Mm-hmm. And I think something a bit like this
Oh man.
is going to be.
And you just flame through the open door. Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Holy shit! So he's one of your champions, Tom. He's one of the coolest guys. He's like a deacon of the church.
Amazing.
He collects the tithe.
He collects it with flame.
So yeah, stick that template down.
Well, actually, I might just move it back a bit more.
It's alright, don't worry.
Feel
Sam.
smash
Shit,
the
it's
place
alright, I
up.
fixed it now.
He's getting upset by
Everyone stood up. Things are getting serious now.
So
Everyone wants to see that these
Scorchio.
measurements are being done correctly.
like partial hits. How do partial hits, full hits work in this?
Let's find out.
Let's look at Pan Flamer.
Well, I think everyone just partial.
Does anyone miss these templates? Because they're not in 40k anymore, are they?
No, they got rid of them.
Yeah.
I love them. They're the
Best.
coolest.
The new rules, they do make a certain level of sense, but you do miss out on the visceral. Like, look, there's even flame texture.
I mean, that's
here.
what was nice about this. You have a proper line of sight, and it's just immersive, you know.
Yeah, you're a lot more attached
When it's the more abstract it becomes, you may as well be playing. What's that awful one? Agricola.
Agricola.
I like it.
40k Agricola. It's basically the same thing.
Right, anyone whose base is touched by the template is automatically hit unless there is a wall or a door between them.
No, that's
No,
all good.
they're
That's
all
3
hits.
hits.
So they all immediately get pinned because they've been hit by an
Oh,
attack.
shit.
So lie them all down.
They all get pinned.
They all lie down on their backs.
Oh god.
If they're lying down on their fronts, it means they're in trouble.
This is a disaster.
So they've all just immediately hit the deck because they're about to get caught on fire.
Flamo.
Um,
Flamo.
Yeah. So
Take that.
So Tom, roll to wound each one.
Okay.
Because it's a hand flame, it's a small flamer. It's only strength 3.
Oh.
And the Goliaths, I believe, are toughness 4. Because they're big, tough, burly men.
Looks like it.
So you need a 5 or more.
So the
cause of
front
wound.
guy,
Chainsaw guy.
Five.
he's wounded. Take
Ouch.
that, chainsaw man.
Okay, then roll the injury dice to see how bad that injury is.
It's a skull.
He is out of action.
Looks pretty bad.
It looks pretty bad. We'll find out what happened to him after the game, but he's not moving anymore.
So is he off the board?
He's off the board.
Oh my god.
So
That was our champion.
he
That
may or
was
may not be dead.
Splitter Korg.
Splitterkorg just fucking
Yeah.
burnt until he stopped moving.
wow.
So
He's not getting up again.
Not so fearsome anymore. does his respirator or stim slug stash or furnace plates do anything? Furnace
Oh,
plates.
the furnace plates, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot you guys have
Oh
all
no,
check those
that
out.
sounds a lot like it makes him very good against fire.
yeah.
So furnace plates give you a 6 up armor save unless the attack's coming from your front, and then they give you a 5+ armor save.
Oh,
Do I
bad.
have any
Hand
armor?
flamer has no armor penetration value because it's a small flamer.
Shit,
So if you can roll a 5 or more, he's completely resisted the attack.
He
I rolled a
did.
6.
There you go, it's furnace plates.
check it out.
He works in a like a
Split
he's
it.
still
Alex,
lying down.
fucking thank God you're here.
I'm here for the rules. I mean, I'm all about the rules.
Furnace
Turned out
plates protect him
plates.
from
Being one of
the
those
hand
Do
flamers.
you remember that episode of The
check that out.
Simpsons where they go to
They've
the
all got furnace plates. Want to remember?
They go to
Wow.
Duffland.
No, they go to the...
Mr. Plow.
No, it's like the end of Terminator 2 in that like steel mill. And it's all these buff, gay steel men who like work hard and play hard.
Oh yeah.
That's these guys. They work in the steel mill. They've got the blast furnace plates.
Yeah,
I don't care about a
man.
flamethrower.
I like the idea that we're very homophobic, but also gay.
Right.
We've
the
got
leader.
a very prejudice-heavy table.
There is a
right
lot of
here.
prejudice.
It's
right
just
here.
hate.
Don't worry, we'll clean this all up for the official.
Well,
this
they'll all
is the
die.
test game.
The haters will kill each other, so it's a happy
So
ending.
the
right?
leader
is
he's
not wounded,
fine,
and the rivet cannon
Rivet
guy.
Boy is fine.
Okay, so they all hit the deck, but they're not wounded.
Blammo.
Right.
Okay, that's the end of Tom's turn. This guy is activated.
Okay.
Now it's your guys.
So what do we do with pinned guys? Do they have to spend their whole turn getting up?
Yeah, what's the
How's
sort
it
of...
work then?
Right, when you're pinned, you can check to get up. Yes.
So they have to roll a dice to get up. Stand
Well,
up.
they can use up their action to like stand up.
Okay.
Or if they are near friends, they get a thing. Let me just double
But
check.
all their
how that
friends are
works.
pinned.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to check if
This is
if your friend has to
disaster.
be unpinned or not. To get the
Also,
benefit.
how do we open this door? Does this take?
I don't think opening doors is a good idea.
Right.
Well, yeah, look
It
what
didn't
happened
work,
last time you opened it.
last time particularly well, did it?
I see what
I
you're
think
saying.
we'll leave someone else to do that.
Standing active. Right, so you're right.
Do you want to do a donation or two while we wait for the rules?
Well, I was going to wait until where we actually had like we were naming games. You see, because like you
Are they
know,
all gang namers?
yeah, like these guys want to be called stuff. They want to be. There's guys who want to be in models.
They want to
So
be
I'm
models.
gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
wait on donations, but we'll put everyone in.
Well-
We've only had like a few donations so far anyway, so it's not too bad.
Oh,
What's up?
I need to do an ammo check.
Oh, you do, Tom. Yes.
God damn you, snitch out there in chat.
So roll a dice.
we need as
We
much
need
help
this
as we
stuff.
can get.
Flamers run out of ammo very quickly. So roll a. Oh yeah. So that is you roll that dice to see if you need to make an ammo check.
I don't know what any of these symbols are, so
No, you don't need to make an ammo
So-
check. So you're fine.
So that is exactly the same as one of these. They're just a lot easier to read.
Oh right. So if you rolled a 6,
wow. Although it's cool though. I'm into it.
Oh, really?
yeah. So it looks like I guess this is the ammo check roll.
You
the
know,
one with the ammo. on
less
it.
legible. I'm surprised you're taking this stance because you're the person that loves the most hard to read dice in the world.
Hard to read dice are great, but I mean, at the expense of.
Are you taking it? Are you being all professional?
I mean,
now
these
that
are
you're on
much
camera?
easier. Maybe.
Normally,
I mean, these are pretty good to cheat with. In fairness.
boom. Yeah, so you just have to roll a bullet. Wow, so
could
you
be
only have like a
anything.
1 in 6 chance of running out of ammo.
Yeah.
With even like a hand.
I guess
flamer.
it's supposed to represent like your
crazy.
crappy.
Yeah, ammo runs out a lot less often in this.
Oh,
It's supposed to represent your crappy.
But you might set them on fire, which we still need to do as
flamers
well.
used to auto run out of ammo. They were one-shot weapons.
Yeah.
And flamers did certainly. Yeah,
And
yeah,
flamers just always took an ammo roll on 4+.
yeah, yeah.
That's
And
why
then-
hand flamers a bit more economical. Well, 2 hand flamers to 30 crits, better than 1 flamer for 40.
But they had the smaller template back in the original Necromunda.
Oh, but then you hit
yeah,
that
yeah.
midpoint. Then you hit Necromunda under high.
I mean, Tom's template is massive. That would have caught people hiding around this
it's not
corner.
the only thing.
I cannot find how to get up from pinning. I'm being blind.
But it says you can stand up. Pin fight, stand
yeah,
up
maybe
on
it's
a
just,
single move.
Okay, so you spend a move to stand up.
Just one move.
Yeah, so you have a second action with which to do something.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
That's
charging
no
takes.
bad.
But that means you can't charge,
Oh, that's good.
because
Yeah.
charge takes both your actions.
Yeah.
Right, Blaze. If you've been hit by a weapon with Blaze, roll a dice. On a 4 or more, they catch fire.
Francis, so just
So,
Do I roll?
Yeah, Tom rolls for each guy that he's hit with the flamethrower.
So, front guy. Boom,
He's on
you're on
fire.
fire.
There's a little flame token.
Nice.
The
Next
leader?
guy.
Not
is-
wrong
Not
dice.
a normal dice.
He's
Not
not,
on
on fire.
fire.
And my barricade collapses. in
Guy at the
excitement.
back,
Rivet boy.
on fire.
On fire.
So
Okay.
these guys are both pinned and on fire now.
This sounds like a good turn of events if
Yeah.
I ever saw one.
No, I think the fire just they will take damage.
Well, no.
There's a
So
chance
if,
they'll
if you
take.
activate a guy who's on fire, roll a dice. Add 1 to the result for every friendly fighter within an inch. On a 6 or more, the flames go out.
So does the friendly fighter have to be stood up?
Yes, he does. So at the moment, the flame's only going out on a 6. If it doesn't go out, you suffer a strength 3 hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, they can tank fire for quite a long time.
And move 2d6 inches in a random direction.
Ah, okay. That's the rule I was waiting for. Flaming guys running. So remember when you used to play on gigantic high buildings?
Yes.
Oh,
So if a guy ever fell more than 12 inches or more, you insta-die. There's no rolling at the end of the game. You instantly die.
Right.
So
Alternatively, when you are activated, you can choose to make a double action and become pinned to add 4 to your result. So you can stop, drop, and roll. And it takes
double
your
action
entire turn.
become pinned, but are they, because they're already pinned, they can't do a double action, am I right?
They can if they don't want to get up.
Yeah, if you don't get up, then you're
So
just
they can
still on the
basically-
ground. You
I'm
just start
already
rolling around
I'm
for
already
2
rolling
days.
around on the
So your
ground.
options
Okay.
at this point are either stand up and try to put the flames out, and if you don't, you'll run off in a random direction, or roll around on the floor and spend your entire turn just trying to put the flames out.
Not many options, are there, really?
So, what's the call?
We don't care about fire. A little bit of fire.
Is somebody get repinned
We got furnace plates.
if they
Oh,
take a
yeah,
strength
yeah.
3 hit?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Great, so it's your guys' action. That was a very long and complicated action.
But now we know how it works.
Perfect.
You sure it wouldn't re-pin them, I think, on these strips? It's weird. What's the pinning? We're learning. Don't worry.
It just says if you are hit by an attack, you get pinned.
Right.
I think we roll the
So
fire
I don't
off
think that
these
counts as
guys.
an attack.
I think that's the way to do
I
it.
don't think it counts as an attack.
Right, it's just a hit.
Wait, what's its exact wording?
Chat.
They just says it's stuff for a strength 3
A strength 3.
damage. Blah, blah, blah. That's literally it.
Okay.
Strength 3, AP -1, damage 1.
Oh, so yeah, that's not an attack then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
Okay. So,
You could walk some guys over there to help put out the fire.
yeah, or you could just ignore them altogether and just play with your other toys. and worry about that problem later.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of...
It's less rules, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
let's rule.
our leader can get up right here
Yeah, you might as well get up.
for one of his 2 moves, right? And there's no problem with that.
Oh, yeah, so he's definitely not going to be...
Oh, has he got a gun? Can he just
He's got a
shoot
combi
that
pistol.
guy
He's got
up
a
in the
plasma
face?
pistol. Yeah, he can shoot that guy up in the. I think that's what we do, right? We
Yeah.
just shoot that guy up in the face with our plasma pistol. Is it or a stub gun? No, let's go plasma pistol because he's got
Plasma
one.
pistol's
So
kind
fuck
of-
it. It's a little bit better.
Kind of the coolest.
We'll shoot this guy with the plasma pistol. The guy who's just dropped the flamer.
What's your leader's skill?
His ballistic skill.
Oh no, he's just got like some skills on his.
Iron will he has.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Does it say on this thing?
No.
Oh, it says here, add 1 to bottle rolls. So he's like,
He doesn't run away.
he stops the game from running away while he's alive.
Oh, that's actually a really fun
It just says there's another skill he could have had called Nerves of Steel that would mean he would not be pinned.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
So his
Oh, man,
ballistic, that
wow.
would be a good one. His
Yeah.
ballistic skill is
is that a
3.
frosty skill?
It's a
So I'm
Goliath.
assuming I need to roll a 3+ because we're just in the open.
Are you gonna? So he's just stood up with first action and taken a shot with his second action.
Yeah, that's literally
Cool.
it.
So he's got a combi pistol. He can choose to fire both
We're gonna-
barrels, but it's
okay.
another -1 to hit.
Right. So if you shoot
Both barrels.
Do you want to take 1 accurate shot or 2 inaccurate shots?
Well, slightly, so it's 2 shots on a 4+ or 1 on a 3+. That...
There's some better maths there somewhere.
I guess you have to make 2 ammo rolls.
but remember, the second shot is also a lot weaker
Oh.
because it's a plasma pistol and a stub gun.
Yeah, so the
strapped
plasma
together.
pistol's really good and the stub gun's really shit.
What is that? What's that even look like?
It's a combi pistol.
Yeah,
What do you think, Alex?
Double barrel. I think double barrels. I mean, there's a lot
described.
of revenge to make here, and
Yeah,
that's
there's a lot of fire and flame.
All would fire 1 barrel for each of your friends he set on fire. How about that? How does that sound?
Perfect. We're gonna fire. We're gonna fire both of them with 1 dice. On a
No,
4+.
you roll separately.
Roll 2 dice.
Let me just get to that thing. Oh, you've got the stats over there.
Yeah,
for it,
ballistic
haven't
steel
you?
3+.
Okay, so he normally needs a 3+ to hit. He's going to have to -1 for doing both barrels.
Let's do the plasma first, shall we? Because I suppose we have to like separate them.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the. You've got the stats over there for the gun, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got all the stats.
Okay, cool. So do the plasma pistol first.
Oh, it's got accuracy at short range +2.
Okay, so what short range is 6 inches. Is it
We are
6
within
inches?
6
easily.
inches.
Yeah.
Just actually.
Holy shit.
+2.
So +2 takes it to a 2+.
Okay, so it's yeah, even with the -1 for both barrels.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt. So grab a regular dice and an ammo dice.
Ooh.
Okay. Regular dice and an ammo dice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll them together. This is for the plasma shot. With 2 or more, you've hit. And then and the ammo dice does not have an ammo symbol.
It's good.
So you're good. That's a direct hit.
That's a direct hit with a plasma.
And then the same again for the stub.
And that is an
That's
ammo
a hit,
check.
but also an ammo check.
Right.
So roll a dice and try for a 4 or more.
Roll a dice for try for 4 more. It's a
cool.
5.
You didn't run out of ammo.
Okay.
And you hit him with both barrels.
Okay. Oh.
So the plasma needs a 3 or more to wound.
All right. Yeah. God. That is still not a dice.
It's a plasma pistol.
It's only 5 on a combi.
4.
It's a wound, and then the
Stub gun.
stub gun needs a 4 to wound.
Wait, what toughness
That
my
is
guns?
not a wound.
3. So you've wounded him with the plasma pistol, not with the stub gun.
Yes.
Its armor piercing cuts straight through the cloth that his guys wear.
Oh god.
Does 2 damage.
2 damage, so he's rolling injury dice. See how bad it is.
Right. Is that the one? It
Ooh.
looks like he's got a broken bone.
Broke my bone.
Yeah, he's down. He's face down. Which means he's sort of bleeding out. He can crawl about, and his friends can try and patch him up and get him back up again. But he's
Good revenge.
It was the right decision.
That was the right call.
The call,
Activating our
yeah.
leader, getting him up, blasting with the combi pistol. I liked it. It worked. We did it.
Okay.
God, it feels like we've saved ourselves a little bit, Alex. It was
That's
all going
it.
wrong.
That chainsaw, I mean, I don't think you want that in the face, do you? Or whatever that thing
No,
is.
that
Is
thing looks
an eviscerator
nasty.
with a,
Yeah.
It's nasty.
it's a messy one.
I mean, I was thinking getting a melee guy up and charging into combat only for him to be like, as he reaches him, the chainsaw comes down. That would have been a bad way to go. On fire, got covered in burning oil, and sort of blind to a guy with a big chainsaw strapped to a flame.
Not the one.
That's not the way you want to end
Thomas,
up,
you're
is
a
it?
shotgun guy within 3 inches of chainsaw guy.
Probably.
I would say yes.
Cool. He needs to make a nerve test.
Nerve test.
Oh,
How
God.
many dice do I roll?
2 dice, and you need a ganger. So he needs a 6+.
Oh no, this guy's known as Jimmy the Coward. So I don't have a lot of faith in him.
He's good.
Oh,
He never really liked Chainsaw Guy. He's like, ha!
Yeah.
Got what he deserved. If you failed that, the shotgun guy here would have panicked
oh no.
about seeing his buddy die.
Oh god.
His buddy's not dead. He's
Well, he's not dead. He's just bleeding
In
on the
a bad
floor,
way.
crying.
Had a
Yeah.
Can't be Jimmy the
plasma
Coward!
Stop being such a coward!
But he finally steals himself. I mean, he can concentrate now without the guy revving and screaming.
Oh, that's
and
true.
all that.
Yeah,
It's just like-
actually he was a coward. He was scared of this guy. And now
It's like, oh, I
he's,
can
like,
actually
laser
relax a little bit
focused.
because, wow.
Nice.
Okay, so can you shoot twice in a turn?
No, because shooting is a complex action. But what you
Right.
can do is spend an action to aim, and then your second action to shoot.
Okay. Do you suffer a penalty for moving and shooting?
No, you just don't get the bonus for aiming.
Okay. What's short range on a bolt gun?
Bolt gun is 12 inches, +1.
Short range is 12 inches.
Wow, that's half the map then.
Yeah, bolt gun's a long range rifle.
So I guess I'm going to aim and shoot your leader. You just shot that guy.
So you shoot us, we shoot you that guy gets shot by that guy, and then I have to open the door and shoot you with another guy, and then you will shoot that guy that opened the door, then a guy will
Yeah.
come from behind and shoot the guy that shot the guy.
There's
who
a lot
opened
of
the door.
shooting guys that's
It's
going to go
basically
down.
going to be one of those
It's
chains.
fairly brutal right now.
Okay.
So the first thing we have to work out is, can you see his entire base? Is the barricade blocking your line of sight at all? I don't think it is.
I think you're okay.
I think it's a clean shot.
Cool.
So your leader has ballistic skill of 4 or more,
So
but you get +1 for being within the short range of your rifle. So it becomes a 3 or more,
wait, what ballistic skill am I?
4+. Your leader's not a good shot. He's good at stabbing.
Oh no, but he doesn't have a melee weapon.
He's got a sword.
Does he?
Yeah, look, on his belt. Got that massive scimitar.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, so it was that guy at the back who was shooting.
All right. Okay, so I
Okay,
fire
so
a
Tom's
shot.
leader here with the bolt rifle.
I thought it was the shotgun guy who was going to go next.
I thought
but
the
no.
shotgun guy was going to go next too. Because
Tom wants to shoot the leader.
Cool.
That's good.
so it's a leader on leader. Aim and shoot.
Sniper.
I'll shoot you with the shotgun guy. Sure.
Okay.
Johnny the Coward, Jimmy the Coward, whatever his name was.
I reckon he should get involved.
He's going to shotgun your leader. Why not? What's short range on a shotgun?
You're going to fire solid slug or buckshot.
Solid.
What's the difference?
Solid shot is 8 inches at short
You're
range.
6 inches anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so you get +1. So,
Blammo!
Oh,
it's a
dear.
miss.
That's a 2.
Oh no, but you aimed.
I aimed, yeah.
So +1 for aiming, +1 for short range makes it a 2 or more.
Blammo!
You hit.
You've hit. So it's strength 4 solid slug.
Pinned.
So I win on a 4+.
You wound on a 4+.
He's straight back down again.
He's not
He
wounded.
doesn't wound.
But you do knock him back. The solid slug has got like a knockback effect.
Amazing.
Oh my-
it's so
it
sad when
knocks
they
him
got
back.
rid of that rule. Shotgunning people off of
Yeah.
ledges. The best thing about Necromunda was throwing or pushing people off ledges. That was literally
That was
the
the-
only
oh,
reason
That
I played
explains a
this
lot
game.
about your behaviour in TTT, doesn't it?
But knocking someone over, them accidentally falling off the edge, throwing someone off an edge,
So you
flaming them, they run off an edge. Oh,
You move them an inch back. If they can't be moved an inch back because there's like a wall in the way or something,
Sure.
then
So-
they take extra damage.
So does that have like an armor penetration, or do we get to rely on our furnace plates again? For
It didn't
stable?
even wound you.
Didn't wound.
Oh, it didn't wound it.
Yeah, he just took it to the
Wanged
gut
over.
and just
Okay,
did
cool.
the
They just
armor
went straight
deflected
into
it.
the furnace plate.
bam! Threw you backwards. Oh my god.
It takes
okay.
a lot to throw a flipping
So does,
Goliath leader backwards.
Scatter shot, is that still... is that still a knockback?
Scatter does not knock back, no.
This is amazing. So, chainsaw guy with a hand flamer came around the corner, flamed him. He shrugged off the flames.
His buddies were burning.
His
but
buddies are on fire on the floor. And he
Yeah.
stands back up, shoots the guy down, and then instantly gets hit with a shotgun blast to the chest, which knocks him on his back again.
Blows
but
him
he's
over.
fine.
He's okay.
Yeah, well, he's got all those cool furnace
He's getting up
plates.
again next turn.
Next turn. Right, it's Goliath go.
All right, Alex, you're up. Give us some hot tips.
I mean, hot tips, I think, is that how on earth are they going to catch us? I mean, keep your eyes on the objectives,
Sorry, guys.
but does that make it
Remember,
a very boring game?
You've got to wound me before you can
Yeah.
escape off the board.
Wound who?
One of my guys, before that model can leave the table. So you can't just run your guys off the board edge.
Yeah, but I mean, we can wound one of them, surely.
Well, yeah, but no, so the leader can now move off the board edge.
Because he's done his
Because he's
mayhem.
done a wound.
Right.
Yeah.
So everyone
People
needs
that
to
Oh,
get
so
a wound.
every single guy needs one. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Well, then we just open this door and start shooting, I suppose. One guy can open it, and the other guys can start shooting. So,
That's true. The guy with the
Can-
gun can open it and
but
then
you
shoot,
can, but you can open and shoot.
Yeah,
See if we can knock this one guy back.
yeah, that sounds fine.
It seems legit.
Who wants to shoot? This guy can open and shoot, I guess. He's got a grenade launcher, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you want to zing a grenade launcher back here?
Oh, that would be magnificent.
That's better, isn't it?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
This is quite an ambush.
Actually, because this guy's got a book as well. I mean, that's where all of this sort of
Filled
This
all
all
the
started.
stupid ideas came from.
Wanting
really.
to explode my book.
Also, books are very flammable. You know, that grenade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you didn't have any books at your gym. That's like a hard rule. No,
Yeah.
no books allowed.
No.
Yeah.
Apart from like manuals for like the working out.
No, they're just
That guy's got a book. This is what this all started about. Actually, this is very interesting.
boring.
Have you heard the good word?
Have you heard the good word? It involves a lot of flames.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not laminated and stuck to a wall, we just
All right, which guy's the grenade launcher guy? This guy, Kruger. All right.
Okay, Kruger.
Do we want to fight? We want a frag grenade.
yeah.
Let's
course,
fucking
yeah.
frag grenade this shit.
Yeah, cool. So what do we got? It's over short range. That's only 6 inches. So
So who's frag grenading who?
Kruger is
This
frag
guy?
grenading these two.
Oh, he's
guys.
trying to land it behind the barricade.
Yeah.
Blow those two suckers away. Nice. Okay. So it's got a 3-inch blast on it, which is this one.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small. Yeah. Wow, if they change them to like big ones, like. Ooh.
I don't know what does the big one then.
I feel like just throwing a grenade in this room, even if it scatters off, it's got a good chance of hitting something.
exactly,
Yeah.
probably one of our.
Do we have a
guys.
scatter dice? Oh, there is
Yeah,
a
we
scatter
do.
dice.
Of course we've got scatter dice, but this is old school fucking
Oh, I like.
it's old school shit.
This is the way
Scatter
to do it.
dice.
Yeah, they didn't do away
Scatter
with those.
dice,
They're
fucking
amazing.
templates.
Are they exactly
Okay,
the
so you
same?
roll to hit as normal. If you hit,
Yeah,
it hits
they're
where you
all the
hit.
same.
If it doesn't, you roll a d6 and a scatter dice to see where the grenade ends up.
Alex, you can do the honours. We need a 4+.
And
So
don't
do
forget the
I-
ammo dice.
Do
as
I
well.
and do I get
Oh,
cover?
the ammo
from
dice.
this? Ammo
That's-
This one.
No, because he can pick. He doesn't shoot at your
No,
guy.
not
He
this
shoots at.
one even.
He can basically shoot the barricade
Yeah,
itself.
he's
You'll
Okay.
still get hit by the
But then
blast.
would that be in front of the barricade?
Oh,
Does
fuck.
that give me any? Oh.
He rolled a 1.
It's missed.
So he
It's
missed.
a miss. So grab the scatter dice and normal dice
Yeah.
Scatter.
Scatter and a normal.
and roll it sort of as close as you can to make it easy. See where the grenade bounces off. It goes wide, so you
Oh,
grab 4 inches.
no.
Oh, what?
That's the wrong way, Alex.
That was just awful roll.
Splat.
I'm out of
Wow.
practice. Though. It's been quite a while.
Jeez.
If it'd only gone an inch, it probably would have been all right.
Yeah.
To be honest, even if it had gone like 3 inches, it probably would have clipped this guy like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it was in front.
We lobbed it way over the top.
Yeah. Did it not ricochet off the back wall?
We
That's
didn't
what I
have
was
time.
going for.
He took away with his book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just pinged off the top of that stupid hat he's wearing.
Oh Would you really want to play a game that has like ricochet mechanics?
Yeah.
Okay, right, so now we roll again.
It's the back wall and ricochets off for another 1.5 inches.
Okay.
You'll go. That's us.
Do you need line of sight to charge?
No.
I think you
probably.
might. Let's have a look. Action phase. Charge. So a charge is your standard move plus D3.
Move to within 1 inch of a standing or pinned enemy, and then become engaged. You can then immediately do a free fight action.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. If my leader ain't no good at doing the other stuff, I guess maybe he's going to charge.
Through that now open door.
Yeah. Although,
He sees the grenade come hissing out of this open door and thinks,
would it be
gonna
more...
kill me some heavy boys.
Is pre-measuring in this game?
No.
Well, no, because it's very specific that it is allowed in some and it isn't allowed in others.
Really?
And so that's why you need to
I'm
ask.
going to bet that it doesn't say.
Yeah, I mean, go for it though, we don't mind.
Well, I kind of prefer not,
I
but
prefer
if
not.
if the game says you can,
Anyway, measuring
Got it.
distances. Blah, 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 blah.
It's tricky, isn't it? Well, what are these squares? These squares are 2 inches, right?
Oh yeah, it's kind of easy on this.
oh, actually, yeah. Don't worry, Ben. I know exactly where I am.
So we know that
This is a
square
12-inch
is-
box.
But when we take it to the open water later on, you know,
Oh yeah, then
floating around on boats in the middle of the underhive
you need to be a bit more
in
careful.
the sump.
Yeah, I think you can see like 2, 4, 6. There you go. You're basically there.
Okay, so I reckon I'm gonna come up about 5 to here. Maybe like over
Who's this
a little
guy?
bit. So this is my other backup dude,
So you're not even attacking with your leader. You're attacking
No.
with the book guy
because he's got a flamethrower.
as well.
Yeah.
Me.
It's cool. You got furnace
We really
plates.
should have.
Furnace plates.
Chat's saying
fine.
They were worth investing in.
if a gun does multiple damage, you should roll multiple injury rolls, but I cannot find that in the book. So if anyone knows where that is, guys, just help me out.
The gun
I
does
feel
not
like
damage.
that makes sense.
But I've looked at the damage rule and it doesn't say anything about that. So
Oh, is that for the shotgun?
yeah, the solid
your-
slug does,
your
and the
plasma.
plasma pistol. They both do 2 wounds, but no one in this game has got more than 1 wound. So
Oh, so what, they have to roll 2 damage to...
well, that's what chat says, but I literally can't find it.
Okay.
You guys carry on playing. and
We'll
I'll
look it
look
up.
for it.
Thank you, Chad.
Send us the
Check on
page
page
number.
no, because page 69 is just the gun rule.
I think they're telling you, they're trolling you.
Oh no.
But I tried pressing Alt F4 and it just closed my game.
Page 69. Have you tried page 420?
Yeah. Oh.
That's what chat's saying.
Page 420.
Perfect. Thank you very much. It's just page 69 is literally like the page after the damage rules, so I thought that they were actually.
No.
No, it's just everyone on the internet's a dickhead.
So
Welcome to the internet, Ben.
I've blasted all of your guys. I'm
I
just
think
getting.
you're blasting your own guy too.
Well, it's just resting as neatly as possible. I can come over a fraction.
I think you're
like
clipping him a little bit.
Like this. If it's from my base.
You're
Is
alright,
it
you're
all
alright.
yours?
You can, yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
Expert. He's read the manual
so do
on
I-
how to use his flame.
so I-
Yeah, he knows it's got exactly this wide up flame.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking Jimmy the coward. Holy shit, no wonder he's a coward. His mates treat him like
Just flame all around him. So I only roll 1 ammo roll at the end, right?
We'll
Not
roll it
for-
now. I can just see if it goes.
It's
No.
fine.
Ammo's fine.
Wow.
And then roll the one each guy.
Left guy with
Yeah.
the 2 weapons.
Yeah.
See, this is a regular flamer.
Yes, it's a stronger. It's strength 4, so it wins on a 4+ now instead of a 5+.
Okay, so that guy isn't wounded.
Nox is fine.
The next guy isn't wounded. Guy at the back is wounded.
Who's that?
So you
He
get
needs to
up.
go with this stub cannon.
Drago.
Dub cannon.
Drago is
yeah.
wounded.
So does he have the super armor as well?
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
have
They
first.
all have
They
that
all
super
have
All
armor.
got
So
furnace
I think the
plates.
flamer has a
Pretty
-1
rough
save.
matchup.
Yeah, that's
I need to roll
that stuff's
6
good.
then.
And everyone's toughness
so
4 as
6
well.
you need.
Oof.
No.
But you've got more reinforcements coming.
So he's wounded. But
I
it's
think-
like a straight fight, I'd be worried about these guys.
So you roll
gotta
an
your
injury dice. See how bad it is.
It's a break.
He's a down.
So
He's down.
this guy Drago with the cannon is
Oh.
face down, bleeding to death.
Okay, also, is he on fire?
Cool, 4+.
No, he's not on fire. What about the guy on the left?
The guy with the 2 melee.
Two weapon
the
guy,
Ripper?
he is on fire. And the other
The
guy
grenade launcher guy
is not on fire.
fire.
And they're both pinned.
Okay, these 2 guys are taking cover. He's on fire. He's bleeding to death.
Excellent.
Well, this isn't good. All of our models are on the floor, Alex. But, do you know what?
Maybe the fact that
What's wrong with you, Alex? God damn it!
Can't wait to be
I
playing
feel like
with
Tom was
again.
complaining about Alex, you're not just complaining about how weak your guys are.
Skirmish game. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
but they're going to get up and, well, unless I could just chain.
Just keep
play.
flaming them.
I think we've learnt a lot.
Oh, yes.
Is that these flame templates are pretty big, aren't
They're
they?
pretty
They're
scary.
In these tunnels,
In these tunnels,
they're
flamers are
one to watch.
very good.
All right, what are we doing, Alex? So this
Standing
guy's
up, I
go
think,
is
is,
over, I
is
think. So
Well,
put
do you
a
wanna-
token by him to say he's been.
Okay.
And
so yeah. So I mean, we can do some rolling around with these guys and get rid of these flames. This guy's still a bit on fire. He's gone. He can.
He's bleeding out.
He's bleeding out. So when do you do like
And
recovery?
at the end of the
phase,
turn,
or-
once everyone's been, you roll for recovery.
So, I mean,
he can still act while he's bleeding out, but I think the only thing he can do is
Okay,
crawl.
right.
part of the
Cool.
problem we have is that these 3 melee guys are all melee guys. So, sorry, this guy's a melee guy, this guy's a melee guy, and this guy's a melee guy. So if they have to get up, then I guess they can then only move into to melee range. Do you know what I mean? They can't.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, but they need to put the flames out first, don't they? Surely.
Well,
Being-
basically, you've got 2 options with the flames. You can play it safe, spend your entire turn rolling around on the floor, and the flames will probably go out. Or you can try and stand up and hope they just go out on their own,
Yeah.
which is unlikely. But if it works, you get to stand up and take an action.
I feel like
if
we're
it
gonna
doesn't
get-
work, you run off screaming in a random
What
direction.
When is
what
that ever-
madness of
ever
gun is
about?
this?
This
It
guy
may
does
be
have
worth
a gun.
him standing up and just having a go.
All right, let's do that. We'll
I mean,
stand this guy up,
it's a bit all or
and
nothing.
we'll hope the flames go out.
Okay, so you need to roll a
Yeah.
6.
Okay, let's gamble.
Good odds.
5.
Ooh,
Shame.
close.
So-
So now he takes a strength 3 hit,
Okay, so 5.
which doesn't wound him, so he's not injured by the fire, but he stood up hoping the fire would go out on its own, and it didn't. So it's 2d6 in a random direction as he runs around screaming on fire.
Shit.
What happens if
Okay.
he runs into a wall?
We'll find out.
Right. That's off the board.
No, I think he hits this
Look,
wall
no,
here.
Right, oh, I
that
see.
wall.
He runs screaming into this wall. This is a disaster.
It's not.
Does he take any damage from running into a
Please
wall?
say at least a strength 3 hit. Even if it's like a strength 2.
I think you should take hits depending on how much.
The distance you
The
have.
distance you have left when you hit the wall.
Yeah.
I see.
So if you roll a 12 and you're stood next to something,
Yeah,
just an
you're
instant
bam.
hit,
It's a drop.
you run into it and vaporise.
Exactly. How
He
much?
did have 4 more to go, which would have taken him off the map.
It doesn't say.
Okay, that's good. I don't think
That's
he
a
should.
sad-
I don't think he should
No.
be penalised further.
No. I think
Still on fire, which
Well,
kind
that
of
is the end of
sucks.
his go, though, and he's still on fire. Yeah, but he stood up though, so you
Yeah.
know.
And he's not going to get flamed again.
That's
for
true.
sure. Because if they'd all just rolled around the floor, you know, you might have just come and flamed them again.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
Oh man. He's going to get hunted down by Axo over here.
Yeah, so I guess he's just going to have to double move and just stop there.
Okay, that's his go.
Because
Right,
he
Alex,
can't-
what else
can't
have we
actually
got?
make it
Well, we
through.
can do some more standing up and running into walls,
That sounds fucking great.
which was pretty.
I'm super hot for that.
useless last time.
So if
This guy can crawl, this guy can stand up, and this guy can stand up, or they can roll around and do.
So is the idea that you move other people over to them, then they get a high chance of
Yeah, because people like,
help them put the flames out?
Exactly.
yeah.
All right, okay. Well, I think the problem is, Alex, we have here is, in a way,
All our guys are screaming and on
Everyone's
fire.
down and on fire, so...
in a way, it's not the worst if one of them can get up.
You're just going to keep dicing it, or you play it safe.
I think it's all that like baby oil they've been muscling onto themselves.
Yeah, it's
and stuff.
really
It's pretty
flammable.
flammable. It makes them look super cool, but
Yeah, a single match and they are just like...
just in bits, aren't they?
This is a disaster. Fuck it. Let's get this guy up. Fucking see what happens.
page 17, multiple wounds.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right, this guy's going to chance it.
So
Let's roll a 6. 2.
No, guys, you're using an old rulebook. Page 17 is literally the history of the Necromunda.
So he takes a strength 3 hit. He's
sake.
wounded.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, so roll a wound.
What does his armor
Page
do?
17,
Oh, 5 or 6 is save.
Although, which direction does flame come from?
only from the front.
But if he's on fire,
Oh, then the flame armor doesn't help.
Count. No, it's
Yeah.
just from it's just the 6 then.
so
But
6.
the fire has a -1 save modifier.
So there's
Oh.
no
It cancels
save.
out your 6 plus
So
7.
roll a wound.
Page 17 of this book doesn't help either.
Yeah, you're talking nonsense, guys. Page 17 is not rules.
Oh,
What's
flesh
this?
wound, maybe?
Flesh wound. Ben, don't listen to chat. What's this mean?
That means a flesh wound.
Okay, so
So
what does that
you're
mean?
fine. You can still move and act. Is it this guy?
it's this
No,
guy.
it's
This guy. But you get -1 to hit in combat and in shooting because you've taken like a
Well,
bullet to the arm.
A bit of you's
A bit of you's on
fallen off.
fire.
So he's flamed,
so now
damaged himself,
Now you
but
get to
he's
run,
up.
run in a random direction.
Then we get to run in a random direction as well.
Yeah,
Fantastic. It feels like this is very powerful.
the fire
It is.
fire corridors.
That's
You
the
want to
one,
roll a
guys.
d6.
Oh
He's
god.
really going back that way.
7 inches that way.
Into that barricade, I think.
That looks like it, doesn't
Plonk.
it? Over here now.
Nice.
But he's standing up and on fire.
And on fire and
And
had
on
his
fire.
go. All the tokens for him.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god! I think the bunching up in the corridor tactic has let you down.
So the flame.
It's really gone horribly wrong, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How's shooting through your own guys work? It feels just a regular weapon.
It's risky. You might hit your own guy if you shoot like within an inch of one of your own guys.
Oh my god, the oiled up fucking buff gym boys. This is embarrassing, isn't it? The flamer through each fucking door.
Yeah, a bit of a sad time.
I think it might take a while to get our eyes in and sort of see what guns people are carrying. That might help the strategy along a
Yeah,
bit.
it might have been really bright outside and dark in there, and so you're
Yeah.
startled.
But they've all just been sat here just munching out on their
Protein
tox
stuff.
juice.
Yeah.
So I'm going
stuff
to move and then open fire with my pistol into Axe guy.
Axe guy that's on fire on the floor. Go for it.
So do I get +2 to hit with an auto pistol?
Who are you shooting at?
This guy shooting this guy.
Okay, so if someone's on the floor and at long range, they're actually harder to hit because they're like
Oh
taking
shit.
cover.
What range is up?
Auto pistols have a short range of 4 inches.
Oh god, okay.
So if you're outside of 4 inches, it's just going to be a really difficult shot.
Oh god.
You know what? Fuck it.
And so you get -1 to hit for that. If you're firing both your pistols, you get another -1 to hit.
So 7s.
Well, it's 4s normally.
Wait,
Minus 2 makes
what ballistics skill am I?
4.
Oh, I thought this was a juice.
No,
Okay.
these 3 are juice. They haven't come on yet.
Okay. So is there a penalty for long range on these guns? Auto pistols?
Nope. But they have the rapid fire rule.
Tell me more.
So when you roll your ammo dice,
Yeah.
you get the number of shots equal to the number of pips on the dice.
Well, fuck it. Let's go full auto with both of them. That doesn't sound like
So
it could
roll
go.
2 ammo dice.
Do I only have 1 ammo dice?
Yeah, grab one of those.
That one. It's this one.
Pew pew. And
So just roll the 2 ammo dice first.
Ba.
You get 2 shots.
Great. That was
That was a potential of 6, but
very anticlimactic.
And then you're looking for 6s to hit.
Oh. No hits.
No hits. But you did roll a 1, so you might hit the guy next to you. You might hit the guy on the floor.
That you're shooting over.
Oh, shooting over. Is he not harder to hit as well because he's lying down?
Yeah, but
I suffered from. shooting
When making a
their
range
guys?
attack, if another fighter is within an inch of an imaginary line drawn between the 2
Oh, God.
people, there's a risk of being hit. If the ranged attack misses, roll a d6 for each fighter at risk. On a roll of 1, 2, 3, they are hit by the attack instead.
go for
Oh,
it.
so the leader could be as well.
No, I think like
Is this
Straight line here.
our imaginary
He's
1-inch
a bit-
line?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's
So
sort of
just
I
that
think it's
guy.
just the guy on the floor.
Big, is
On a
it?
1, 2, or
But,
3, he's
yeah.
hit by the stray shots,
He is hit.
and he's wounded on a 4 or more. He's wounded.
Blammo.
Injury time. He's still down.
He's
It's
just running along, spraying 2 of his Uzis. A few stray bullets hit him. I don't think he's going to notice he was shot by a plasma pistol. I think that's the wound that the doctors are going to be like, oh, that was really bad.
You got this really big hole and some
Yeah.
tiny holes around
Yeah,
it.
but the big hole's the one to worry about. Okay, great. He did a good job. Maybe.
Fuck's sake. Alright, we're gonna fucking... I don't think it's worth standing people up with fire. It's ludicrous.
I mean, if this guy has a bit of a roll around now, you can put it all out for free for what, 2 actions?
Well, it's +4 to your roll, so you would need a...
plus 4 to the roll.
2
okay.
plus.
A 2 + 4 makes 6, yeah. So it's a 2 plus to put it out if he spends his whole turn lying on the floor.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the wrong dice. But I did roll a 3 on the ammo dice. 2!
You did it! He's not on fire anymore!
Bam.
Huzzah!
That's
that
how
was
to
a
get rid
terrible
of
go.
fire.
Then it's Tom's go.
Who do you have left, Tom?
I guess
just the leader hiding around the corner.
He'll try and charge someone.
And then I think at the end, we'll finish this turn and then we'll have to take an ad break.
Sure. He adds 1 inch to his move. So if anyone's within 6, which I don't think there are.
No.
So what? He just moves or just stands still?
Action phase.
Standard move adding plus D3 to the distance you move. That's it. It says you can move within 1 inch of the
Yeah,
standing
you can move the full distance any direction. You just don't get to fight.
If they do this and are engaged, you can make a free basic attack. So you can just charge forward, but you can't attack for free.
Okay. Well, I guess he'll run along and try and take like a little cheeky bit of cover.
Okay.
With that guy. And that's it.
Okay.
This guy gets a crawl, doesn't he, I think?
Yes, he gets a 2-inch crawl.
Where do you want to crawl into? I mean, the world is your oyster. Really, on this one? Boss?
Fucking towards them. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a disaster. Let's just spread out a bit, like this way. There we go. We'll go 2 inches that way.
Cool.
We'll crawl towards them.
Oh yeah. No, he was your grenade guy. It's this dude. He wants to crawl towards me.
Is he? Well, we'll fucking crawl him this way then. In that case, Jesus Christ, we're not going to crawl him. We're not going to try. We don't want to clump them all together into the.
Exactly. Who would do that? I mean, that's just like the dumbest tactic ever.
Okay, so now we make a recovery roll for everyone. This is the end of the turn, end of turn 2.
Okay.
And everyone who's like bleeding out rolls a dice to see if they bleed out or recover.
Okay. So what the down people?
Yeah, so that is big chainsaw guy. He rolls an injury dice.
Injury dice.
He's recovered with a flesh wound.
Hey!
You roll him over, he's still pinned.
Oh.
And he now has a flesh wound instead of a bleed out.
We have a broken symbol.
So you are still down.
Okay.
And they're the only 2 properly injured people, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Cool, so grab all the tokens off. Everyone like
Apart
refreshes.
from
Fire
flesh
and
wounds.
flesh wounds.
Yeah, so just the had their turn actions.
Do I need to roll for my goons?
Yes, so now they turn up on 5s.
So
this guy?
First one. It's a 6.
He's up.
Next
guy.
one. It's a 6.
This guy.
Next one. Oh, it's a 1.
This guy.
It's a 2.
This guy.
It's a 6.
Oh my god, they're all turning up. This guy.
It's a 2.
This guy.
It's a 3.
This guy.
It's a 3.
Okay, so you got 3 guys. You got all with 2 guys with auto guns and 1 guy with an auto pistol.
Perfect.
See where they turn up.
Okay.
So,
Auto pistol is a 6.
Same
that's down
inch
here.
as Axe Boy. There must be some heathens over there who needed converting.
So, I guess. How about that?
Next guy.
A 6. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, you could get him to like shoot this guy if you bring him over.
Wait. Oh, he can come on this bit of the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That is genius, Ben. Let's shoot that guy. Pew pew.
Oh,
last guy.
And is a 1.
So that's this.
This edge. Oh, he's got an auto gun. Sure. Maybe I'll come on this corner.
Right. Scary.
Okay, that's the end of the turn. I think we need to take a 5-minute ad break.
Bam. Yeah, we do.
We're going to get some drinks as well. We'll be back.
5
minutes. All right, see you shortly. BRB. welcome back everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying Battleboys.
Tom and the Battleboys.
Tom and the Battleboys. Tom and Alex and Ben and Lewis are the Battleboys.
Is Battleboy.
And others too. There will be other people playing with us hopefully in this campaign. We're in the middle of our game of Necromunda. The Goliaths decided to attack some redemptionist territory, and it turned out that clustering all of their big beefy boys through two small bulkheads they paid a dear price.
Got them all set on
It
fire.
smells of bacon and like sort of roast pork. Is it roast pork? Is that what it's supposed to smell like?
Burning baby oil, yeah.
Oh god, that's bad. And we need some talc up in this pretty soon, or else we're going to get some serious nappy rash. Okay, so where were we?
We're at the start of turn 3.
Start of turn 3. God,
Yeah.
it feels like a lot's happened.
It's been busy. It's been pretty brutal, let's be honest.
It has been pretty rough.
I think before we get into turn 3, you're going to have to take a bottle check.
Right, to see if we just completely run.
See if everyone loses heart in this fight.
Okay.
So what happens is, in the end phase, if at least one of your guys went out of action or is seriously injured, you make a bottle check.
Okay.
You roll a d6 and add the number of fighters in your gang who were out of action or seriously injured.
Okay, so we've only got one in action. Out of action.
You've got one off the board and you've got one bleeding on the floor. So you've got 2 guys.
2 guys.
So you roll a dice and add 2.
Okay.
And if you roll higher than the number of people who started in the mission, your guys get upset.
I rolled 3.
You're fine. They don't care. They never liked those 2 guys anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Tom, you need to say, oh no, your guy's not bleeding out anymore, is he?
No, he's flesh wounded.
He's flesh wounded. Good for him.
See, the 2 kind of like auto pistols that I was firing were actually healing pistols, and he shot the plasma pistol hole full of bullets, so
I
he's
think
no
the
longer
plasma
bleeding out.
was burning him up and cutting through him.
Oh,
The bullets cut the plasma out.
Yeah.
So there's a lump of meat on the floor sizzling and boiling.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll be fine. He's going to get up this turn and just be great.
Shall we roll to see who begins the new turn?
So he takes first action.
Tom.
Okay.
Alex, you should do the honors.
Oh, really? I've
Alex,
been that good at this
my-
dice rolling
my-
so far.
He's been playing this game for years, so he's going to roll really well right now.
This is focus, Alex.
yeah.
So I roll a 4,
Oh, I rolled a
3.
Right, now there's a new rule, well not a new rule, there's a rule I mentioned briefly and then never really got into,
Okay,
is that, because I think you've got the basics now, you know how to move and shoot.
vaguely.
So what you can do is you can activate groups as an action. Instead of just doing one guy, if you activate your leader or a champion, they can get up to 2, well, a champion can grab 1 extra guy to fight with him at the same time, and a leader can grab 2 extra guys to fight at the same time.
Right, so you get to move 3 guys.
Yeah, so
before he
you'd grab your
Wow.
leader and up to 2 other guys within 4 inches of him, and they all activate in one go to represent the leader being like, follow me, boys.
Come on, guys.
As a little group.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh god, well your leader can activate the 2 people nearby. This is going to be bad.
But you can't do it as like a chain activation. You can't
Okay.
have a leader activate a champion, and then the champion activates
Activate someone else.
Right.
But he can activate a champion if
can,
he wanted to.
yeah.
Okay, so my leader, he's waving his holy book around and he's got his bolt gun. He is going to say, let's get him.
Okay,
So
and you're
who's
going
he
to
gonna activate
activate.
with him?
So if he's got 4 inches, I think maybe, I guess just these two guys. Why not?
Flamer guy and shotgun guy.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool. So they activate 1 at a time. So the leader
Okay.
goes first. What's he going to do?
Leader, he's going to try and charge.
Cool. See how far he can go. So he can go 7.
7 inches. Can I charge your leader?
Yeah.
I think I can just hit your leader. So he's going to charge your leader.
Okay, so when you charge someone who's pinned down, they immediately unpin. They ready themselves. They're not worried about the bullets. They're worried about the maniac with the scimitar and the book.
That's it. Skullshank. He's back in the game.
Okay.
Do you want that camera?
Should we get
on
On the
close up
action.
of the action?
So
right there? My
bam.
guy versus Hammer Dude. Okay, right. We're good. So, how does combat work? Because combat was always a little bit abstract in
So this is
Necromunda.
totally different to the old Necromunda rules.
Okay.
What happens now is you make your attacks,
Right.
and if you don't kill him, he gets to counterattack.
Oh dear.
So you have a base value of 2 attacks.
Great.
You get +1 for charging,
Even better.
and you get +1 for having 2 weapons. Because because basically when you go in, you can choose what weapons you're going to fight with. This guy's got a gun, a sword, and a pistol. So he holsters his gun before he charges. He whips out his pistol and his sword, and he goes.
Amazing. Does it matter which dice is which? Do you have to roll for your things separately?
No, just they're all the same combat stats. So 4.
Borrow one of your dice.
So if you end up, go ahead. If you end up within an inch of a model, you're engaged, right?
So these two models are engaged in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
And because he made a charge action, he gets a free attack action.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you could just walk up and attack.
No, it's the only way you can engage in combat is with a charge.
Right.
So basically, if you don't die, and he doesn't die after this, when you activate your leader, he's already in combat, so he can just make like a fight action. He doesn't need to charge.
Okay. Is that a complex action?
That's a good question. It's a basic action.
Oh, so you can do two of them in a turn?
No. Simple actions are the ones you can make multiple times.
Okay. Okay, so I get to roll 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
What am I rolling?
So your guy hits on 3s in melee.
Okay.
3s.
Pow!
Oh my
god. 3 hits.
So that's 2 4s and a 6.
So now you need to wound him.
Yes.
You've only got a strength of 3.
Oh,
He's a toughness of 4. He's a big burly guy. You need 5s to wound.
I'm a puny little book boy.
Book boy.
So I need 5s each. There are no 5s.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You stab at him, you club him with your pistol,
and
he's just like,
you're just stood, this was a terrible decision.
So the scimitar that Ben said you had, turns out you're not actually that good at.
Yeah, I'm not actually as good in combat as you, probably. So how much does big beefykins get to do?
So you got...
Enemies make reaction attacks. If there are still enemies engaged after you attack, they can make attacks.
Right, so you could engage 2 people, could you?
Yeah,
were you not chaining your leader for the charge thing? Does he not get to activate now?
He does, but the way it goes is you do all of the leader's stuff, then you do all of the next guy's stuff, then you do all of the next guy's stuff. So
Right,
your counter-attack is part of the leader's activation.
I see, okay.
So you'll resolve your counter-attack, because he just came up and he did the old stab through the arm.
So you had 4 attacks, did you?
I did.
Is that just because you have 4 attacks?
It's because he has 2 attacks basic. He had a weapon in each hand, which gives him an extra attack, and he charged, which gives him an extra attack.
Right, okay.
So your guy has, what's his base attack value on this card?
3.
3.
Well, jeez.
Yeah. And he has 2 close combat weapons. He's got power hammer and pistol.
Ugh.
The power hammer's not a 2-handed weapon, is it?
No. Melee power.
Perfect. So you get 4 attacks back.
Wow. Ben, that's a lot of attacks back.
And it should say on there what you need to hit, the weapon skill.
3 plus. So yeah, same, pretty similar. 3 hits as well.
Nice.
So you have to split these between your 2 weapons. So basically you get 1 hit with the pistol, 2 hits with the hammer.
Okay, you have to split them.
Yeah.
Right.
But I didn't bother splitting Tom's because they were both the same.
Right.
Yours are slightly different.
Well, we'll say that, that was...
Cool. So the hammer gets 2 hits.
All right.
What's the strength of the hammer?
It is 5, strength plus 1, so it's 5.
Against your puny toughness, so that's a wound.
Toughness of 3.
1 wound.
So roll the injury dice to see how bad that wound is.
It is
the mallet. It's
broken.
a down. Now when you're down in close combat, if there's no one... Basically, this is the situation.
This guy's got a bloody wound and he's bleeding on the floor now.
Ow. He ran in.
And this is because there's
hit
no
him with a
one
hammer.
else, no other active fighters distracting him, he can immediately perform a coup de grace and take him out of action.
Wow.
Close combat,
Damn.
it's very deadly.
Oh shit! So it doesn't even end. I don't even get to finish my.
You can move up your other guys.
I don't think I want to charge him in combat. That seems like a terrible decision.
God, so your guy just charged in and he just went bonk.
Wow.
With the
That was really brutal,
yeah.
wasn't it? That close
That was,
combat. That was over very fast.
I mean,
Okay.
that guy with the mallet is a killer.
It was always decisive though. Even the old game, this is just the same. Huh? It's
Someone's
rather
dying.
than people crawling around,
So, I mean-
you knock someone down and that's it.
Yeah.
The coup de grace
Put
action
the
is a
boot in.
simple action.
Yeah.
But it does, but that can't I'm sure.
Oh yeah, so we have to wait till your turn to do it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Yeah.
old rules mixed up with the new rules. In the old rules, it was immediate. In the new rules, we'll have to wait till his turn.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So you still get to roll to wound with your pistol, and then you might get an injury on
so
the.
that's a good point. So the pistol's just at your base strength because you're clubbing in with it.
Strength 4.
2, so that doesn't wound. I see. So that's just like you're clubbing it with him as a weapon. That's ridiculous. Right? Okay. Actually, it's more damage than the stub gun does. I do more damage by hitting them with the weapon than shooting them with it.
Yeah, it's just like a little derringer kind of thing. You're a giant burly guy.
Yeah. Oh god.
I've just got it clenched in my fist.
The club. It's better as a club.
It's entirely swallowed up within my fist. I'm just punching it.
It's just like extra weight.
Yeah.
Like a brass knuckle.
That's right.
Okay, so Shotgun Man, he's going to fire a solid slug into you, hopefully not hit my leader. He's going to aim.
Cool. Is he within 8, which I believe is the short range of a solid slug?
Ooh, I think he's
Probably.
just got that.
Yeah.
Cool. So he normally needs a 4. Aiming makes it a 3, and the short range makes it a 2.
Blammo.
Roll the ammo dice. He's fine. So it's a hit. So now you need a 4 to wound.
Bam.
It's a wound.
Wounds.
So this guy's got 2 wounds.
Oh.
But I think solid slugs do 2 wounds.
Blammo!
Did you read about the wounds?
But he gets his super armor, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, chat was talking nonsense.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool. So it just takes 2 wounds.
So you take 2 wounds.
I can.
You can use your armor plate. So
a roll of 5 or 6.
Solid slug has no armor piercing value at all. So 5 or 6 completely deflects it.
Doesn't work.
You find him through the plate.
Perfect.
Injury roll. It's a flesh wound.
Oh.
So you pop him on his back. He's pinned and receives a flesh wound.
Okay.
So the second shot. So that's the second shotgun slug that guy's fired. This time though, when he fired it.
I think the first one blasted a piece of your chest plate off.
Yeah, and he knew to aim straight at the little hole he'd just created again.
Yeah.
Going straight into your flesh, which he wounded. Then this guy, he's going to move up to about here, and he's going to give you another burst of the flamethrower, firing in such a way to not hit my leader, but to hit you.
Sure.
That guy is like a flamethrower marksman.
He's just really, he knows, he's a surgeon with that flamethrower. So the front guy, I wound him on a 4+. I wound him. He's face
Bleeding
down.
out.
Okay, that's bad.
And he's on fire again.
He gets an armor save against that.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's not
He's not
wounded.
wounded or any of that
Just
He is
stuff.
on fire.
He's on fire.
Just
though.
forget that everyone has, all of your guys have armor.
And the leader?
The leader, he's not wounded. Is he on fire? He's
No.
not on fire, but he's still pinned.
And ammo roll.
Oh, and ammo. He's still got ammo.
Okay. Right. So
Right,
that's the end of your go.
That's
Yes.
activated. So that's like 3 of Tom's guys all done.
So we can activate our leader, who has to spend
He
the
can
first
spend one
half
action
of his turn getting up.
and the other action coup de grace Tom's leader.
Oh god.
It's an option.
Just smooshing.
And then he's within range of the other guy. He can help put out the fire.
Oh, nice.
And then he can act. We can activate him as well.
Oh yeah, you can chain activate. You're within 4 inches.
Oh,
Stand up, stab, put the guy's fire out.
my god.
Pretty good.
What do you think, Alex?
Again, honestly, I just wouldn't ask me. All of my decisions so far have been terrible. My dice rolling's been terrible. I'm really not 100% sure what I can help with at this stage. I mean, the hair on these guys is lovely. They must spend hours with the hairspray and everything. Maybe that's why they're so flammable. But
it's all the hairspray.
all the
getting big
hairspray for the
mohawk.
Mohicans.
Hairspray and baby oil.
Hairspray and baby oil. I mean, it's
The alternative is to get up and just fucking shoot and leave the leader bleeding out.
Should we have a
on the
little
ground.
recap? Because
He is bleeding out.
So we've got this guy here is bleeding out. We've got this guy here with the grenade launcher who's good to go. We've got this guy climbing over a barricade on fire. We've got your leader who's got a flesh wound. We've got this guy's on fire. That guy over there's on fire. So really, you've got 2 guys who aren't totally fucked.
Super on
I
fire.
think making a kill would be quite good for morale. Just want to stand up and stamp on his head.
Yes, do it.
I think that has to help,
I
doesn't
vote.
it?
I got my vote, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your leader's fucking dead.
Blam. Yeah, he's
Okay,
gone.
so that's going to be a morale check for the flamethrower guy who's just watched his leader get murdered, getting like curb stomped with a power mallet. He's not happy about it.
What was I trying to roll?
You're cool, which is like a 6+. Oh, and 2d6 though.
2d6 for my cool.
2.
You failed. You did not like watching leader get curb stomped.
Oh God,
Is that your champion?
that is my
yeah.
champion.
Alex.
That was it, wasn't it? I mean, not a bad
What
move.
what a decision you guys made.
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't have gone with this at all, but Alex was
No.
fucking...
And now we can do this chain activation with this guy, can we not?
Yeah, get
So he
put
can
that fire
stand
out.
up and either run in directly
Okay, so he's
against
now
face on the
broken.
wall.
He's going to run for cover.
Okay.
You can't move within 3 inches of an enemy. If possible, you must end their move so you're not visible to any other fighters. So is there anyone... So you move roll 2d6 to see how far he runs. He can go 8 inches, and he has to go out of sight if possible. And if he can't go out of sight, he has to go as far away and in as much cover as possible. So I guess behind that barricade.
Can down guys see, or is it out of sight of the one
down-
guy that did
No,
out
out of any enemies.
of any?
That's probably the most cover he's going to get. He can't get out of sight of anyone.
Okay, he is now broken.
Oh no.
So he may rally at the end phase. If he doesn't rally, next turn he can't do anything.
Oh, God.
Until he rallies, he can't do anything, basically.
Okay.
If we'd broken him before he had his action,
Yeah, then he wouldn't have got to take
he wouldn't have got an action, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think the chainsaw guy was in 4 inches of the leader, so
I don't
He
think
doesn't
so.
need to check.
All right. Alex, do we want to take a 5 or 6 to get this guy back up and clear the flames, or do we want to take his whole turn to clear the flames?
Do you feel lucky?
Do you feel lucky? Yeah. I mean, how many turns has he been on fire?
We got to put him out.
I wasn't
No,
guessing.
he's been reignited, I think.
He did put it out last turn, and then he just got reignited.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the odds of that working twice? Yeah. Maybe just roll around for a bit.
All right,
I think
roll
he's
around.
much
So
more
you
useful.
roll,
when
it's 2+.
No, but he's got the other guy helping him,
so
so
it's
it's another
auto.
+1.
He's there just.
Okay, so he rolls around and gets rid of the fire, and that is
Bro,
our
your muffins
turn.
are on fire, bro. Just patting out his
he
squirting more
stays
baby
pinned.
oil all over
And
him.
then you can activate this guy as well. as
Let's
part
do
of the leader's
that.
activation.
We'll get him up.
So can you just do that after, or do you have to declare it at the beginning? What's the
That's a good question.
like they can do it now for sure, but
Probably at the
You
You
beginning.
probably have to declare it at the beginning, like who you're going to act, because otherwise you might.
Yeah,
You do a hero charge and you say,
Wait
"Oh,
and
I was,"
see.
and you've already moved the model, and then you have to go back and say who's
Yeah, it's
within
when you
3
activate the leader,
inches
you
and-
declare.
Yeah, well, we
Alright.
declared that we were going to do both those guys.
sure.
This is live. And
It's live.
I didn't realise this guy was in range to do it. That's all.
So he could stand up for one action. He could lob a grenade like here and try to like get all 3 of those.
Can you aim at a point, or do you have to aim
Yeah,
at
you
a
can
person?
aim at a point.
All right.
Well,
Well, let's
he's
aim
got-
at a
he's got
let's aim at a
grenades.
point there with a grenade.
Okay.
Bam. That looks good to me, doesn't it, Alex?
yeah.
Right,
you
give
go
us a
for it,
roll.
Go for it.
Give us
big one.
a fucking dice roll. It's a
Bam,
4+.
bam.
Plus.
Has
Nice
it
one.
got +1 at short range on that bad boy?
Probably not. What is it? No, it's got -1 at short range.
What?
Yeah.
That
is
It's one dice first. to see
That's
if you're
the-
on target.
so one
Oh,
dice.
that's the scatter for later. Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
hit something. Just getting a bit
Alex
excited
has already
there.
scattered it.
It's a hit!
Oh, it's a hit.
Blammo.
That was
It
what I was
did need
aiming
a
for.
5.
Holy
It
shit.
did need a
Scatter
5.
dice.
And roll an ammo dice as well, just to make sure you don't.
Do
You've got more
we have an ammo dice?
grenades.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
Okay,
cool.
we've got plenty of grenades in our
So
grenade
these
launcher.
guys all fall down because they're hit by a
God.
grenade.
Oh, that's it.
And what's the strength of it?
Grenade launcher, strength 3.
Okay, so you need 4s or more to wound. So
All right, Alex.
shotgun boy.
Let's fucking.
Is he
You
blown
can,
up by grenade?
you can do him. Shotgun boy.
So shotgun is
Yes.
He got blown up.
Right, injury roll for him.
Oh fucking hell, Alex.
it's all happening now.
He's flesh wounded.
Okay, that's
lame.
fine.
Man, your guys are tough, Tom.
Well,
This dual pistol boy is fine,
no.
and chainsaw Magoo.
not Chainsaw Magoo.
Oh,
he's
he's
wounded.
How
But
bad's the wound? He's down again.
Squirreling
He
around.
filled his plasma wound with shrapnel.
He's just been squirreling around.
Jesus
It's just-
Christ. That was impactful. I like that.
So both
Yeah.
these boys need to make morale checks now because they
Okay.
just watch their buddy get his plasma hole full of shrapnel.
Oh god. Okay,
So
so
this
dual
boy-
pistols
It's
is
fine.
probably
And
fine.
this guy
Other guy.
is
Ooh.
also fine. I think 6 up is right. Gangers.
No, it's a 7.
Oh.
So,
So
which one
he's-
was it, sorry?
The
The wounded
shotgun guy,
guy.
so he's panicking.
Yeah. So when he unpinned, he will run
God.
away.
He's just got this big bar of status effects flashing above his head.
So does that mean? So does that count as a wound for the grenade guy? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because he's
Oh,
downed
yeah.
a guy. So
Yeah,
these
yeah.
2 guys have completed the mission.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
points.
yeah.
So
That's true. They
we
can,
need to
if they can get off the board edge, then you get victory points.
that board edge. That's
Yeah.
quite a long way away.
Or is it?
Yeah.
No, let me double check that.
I don't know. Is it probably?
Yeah, I
is
thought it was
that
the
board edge.
opposite
Yeah.
side.
It's- Or maybe just within that tile. Maybe you can go off the edge of that tile, perhaps. But
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's this edge. Yeah.
Okay,
full edge,
we need
yeah.
to
Okay.
start wading our way towards that.
Yeah, before Captain Axo here turns up, because there's
Well, they're
like
after seeing your guys in combat. A bit like, I don't know if I want to charge Axo.
What the fuck else is Axo gonna do? Just a guy with an axe.
I think you're up, Tom.
Okay,
big
that
axe.
guy waving his
It's a
auto
really
gun.
big axe.
He's gonna aim and fire at this dude who's on fire,
Sweet.
while laughing the whole time. As he just ran into a wall.
What range is that at? Is that 12 inches? Oh, hang on. Auto gun.
Yeah, that'll be within 12.
So it's 8 inches for an
Oh.
auto gun now. Okay, you're at long range. So grab the bullet dice too.
So I'm hitting on a 3.
3 plus because you're aiming. Yep.
It's not a hit.
Not a hit. Okay,
Right,
he
well,
gets a token. He's done.
What's him?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we want to roll this guy around, don't we, and cure his flaming.
So stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, so that's a full 2 turns of doing that. Is there no one that we need to kill before he activates?
The only guy you've got 2 guys.
We've got
on
2
fire
guys
and 1 guy
left.
bleeding out.
Yeah.
You could crawl bleeding out guy over to that guy to help him get up in the end phase.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might do that in our next turn.
Yeah. We're not in a rush to
Yeah,
do
right.
that.
We'll
as well.
roll for this guy.
Yeah.
It helps to get
He
not one.
stop dropping
Fuck.
and rolling.
He stopped dropping rolls, but still is on fire.
Nice.
Fuck!
So damage me, Tom.
5 up. No,
Doesn't
no.
get damaged,
he
but
does lie down and have a cry about it.
He's lying down.
Does he-
and
does
he's
he-
still on fire.
does he not flee?
No, because he stopped, dropped,
because
and
he
rolled.
deliberately ran on the floor. Right, he's
So he
out.
goes face up because he's not wounded.
Okay, and then you'll go, Tom.
Okay, right. I guess Axe Boy will open the door and just like move to here.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Just real close. He's not in combat. He's just trying to get close to combat.
Okay, you got it. Right, we'll do the stop, drop, and roll for the guy at the back. Oh, that's the wrong one. Well, okay, so he puts his flames out, but he's
Yeah.
pinned. Okay,
Nice.
cool. And that's actually the end of us. We've got no
You've
more
got
actions.
crawling
We
boy.
got
No, we've
we've
got crawling boy.
yeah.
Well, we know what he's doing. So Tom can basically.
what's
Those are
his
the two
name?
big
What's
actions
he
he's got
doing?
left.
Like a stub cannon or something. Is that Drago over there?
Yeah, that's bleeding boy with the stub cannon.
So this guy's gonna run up. I don't know, like to here. Actually, wait. That's a wall, isn't it? So he'll stand about there, and I guess he's gonna run 5 inches this way, and then try and maybe shoot that guy on the floor.
So you
Okay.
get -1 to hit a guy on the floor at long range.
Um,
So you roll an ammo dice and a regular dice, and you need a 5.
do I fire full auto?
Oh,
to...
I just checked. Full auto is if you hit, you get that many hits.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 5s.
5s.
Pew pew pew! I hit.
Oh, you hit 3
hits.
times with the Uzi.
Wow.
So grab 3 dice.
Okay. Pew
you-
pew pew.
And you're looking for 5s.
Go for it.
5s. 1 wound.
Okay, you get a 6+ save against it. And the blast
Oh.
point would normally be a 5, but you get shot in the back, so it's only
No.
6.
Nice.
And then it's an injury roll.
There.
He's fucking out.
Oh,
Well, that's Prob, my champion. Split a core.
Yeah.
okay. That
Didn't even get to use his renderizer.
the renderizer is a cool sounding thing.
I mean, it could have come in handy.
That is a sad day
Exactly. He's
for
probably
Split a Korg.
And
probably
I
spent
guess
all
what,
day
Crawley-
just greasing it up.
Crawley boy crawls over, and then that's the end of the turn.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
So I've got panicking people.
Yes.
How
Now,
does-
do I have to roll for panic people or not?
Yeah, your leader will need to make a panic check because he just watched
Oh.
Split a Korg.
Just
get
get
fucking wrecked.
riddled on the floor.
He rolls
Oh, he's
9.
definitely
What's
fine.
his cool? Oh yeah.
Cool is 4.
Yeah, that's the only guy who got wounded. So yeah, that's it. So now we need to rally the broken boys. Oh well, make an injury roll for him.
Right. He got up down.
He gets help from someone though. I forget what that does. Let me check.
Come on, get back up, you piece of shit.
Assistance. You can roll another injury dice and pick which one to take.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
All right.
Like, wow, that's fucking amazing.
Flesh
actually.
wound. Here we go. We'll pick that one.
Where the flesh wound?
Wait, isn't he still pinned on the flesh wound?
He wasn't pinned because that one
He was
happened 2
down.
turns ago.
But if you're down,
Oh yeah, no, you're
because
right.
Yeah, he is pinned.
that's
So
what
you go
happened to
from
mine.
down to pinned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this guy's bleeding, right?
Roll for him.
Yeah. He's got a guy lying on the floor near him. Does he get help? That is dead.
He's gone.
Oh.
Fair enough, man. That guy had enough.
Oh.
He's
that
taken a few hits too
It's
many.
like a big hole full of plasma, and then
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
blocked up with bullets, and then he
And
was
then
bleeding out
shot
again.
Then a
again.
frag grenade
And then a
went off.
frag grenade just went inside him and stemmed some more bleeding, and he was just like,
Yeah,
I'm
he had a
going
rough
home,
day,
I
a
can't
really
do
rough
this
day of
anymore."
it.
Holy shit. Right, then it's rally your broken boys. So,
Yeah.
rally checks. Make a cool check. So one or more friendly unbroken people within 3 inches, add 1 for each friendly unbroken guy.
So this guy with the flamethrower, he's still sad.
So he's gonna like run around this corner, I guess, because that's out of sight of the enemy.
Sure.
Okay, doke.
This boy gets up and
7.
7.
Probably
Probably okay.
a ganger.
Yeah, he's rallied.
Okay.
Okay.
Flesh wound.
Great.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Now bottle checks, both gangs,
Oh, no.
because they're taking wounds now. 2, 3,
I've lost 2 guys.
yeah. So roll dice and add 2.
Roll 1 dice and add 2.
Mhm.
6.
6.
I started
If the
with
result
6
is hot,
guys.
yeah, so you're fine. A 7 would have been a problem.
Okay.
Tom, roll 1 dice.
Do I get
add,
reinforcements before bottle checks or after bottle checks?
before? Oh, no, reinforcements come at the very end.
Okay.
So how many guys have you had out? You've had 2 properly out and none bleeding, right?
No, everyone else is still.
So roll
I've got
dice
some panicky people.
and add 2.
5. I rolled a 7. Oh no, have I fled?
Well, no,
Over
you've
the
got probably
crew.
7 guys on the total now, haven't
How many have
you?
you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're fine by 1.
You're fine.
Okay, neither gang bottles. Now it's reinforcements time.
Okay.
This guy.
Autogun.
This guy.
Dual pistols.
This Juve.
First Juve.
Nope, this Juve.
Next Juve.
Yeah. This Juve.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 3 new boys. Auto pistols.
Auto
guy
pistols.
turns up on this side.
This edge.
Anywhere on your choice.
Sure. By here.
Juve number 1
2.
is on this edge here.
Oh, okay. Blammo. Guess
And
he'll.
then this Juve.
Uh,
On
5.
this edge.
Oh.
Wow, you really are closing in. There's literally redemptions coming in from every side of the map now.
I guess like by here. Sounds good. Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, then dice off to see who goes first.
Ooh. There's a lot of places
4.
to begin.
4.
4.
Oh, Alex.
2.
A 1.
Oh,
Excellent. Okay, right.
So let's, before we carry on, it's now 20+7. We don't really want this to go on for too long. We want to actually make our gangs and name them and go through all the donations, which is going to take us about half an hour at least.
Okay.
So at the moment, it now feels like I've got a whole bunch of guys either pinned or trapped in the middle of the map. I have to somehow kill you and get off the map, which, I mean, going off the map will take me an hour at this rate. So, like,
Can we finish with Axelord trying to avenge his master by charging your leader?
if we were playing this map, would it have ended if we either failed the bottle check? Would that have ended?
If you fail the bottle check, then basically everyone in the gang might break. You roll individually to see who breaks.
So you just roll individually, and all you end up with is fleeing people, which makes it even worse, I guess, for me in this situation. Rather than, because at the moment it's like, you know, I'm down to 4 guys from my original 6. one of them's not getting up.
Well, the thing is,
in the
you
next
started
20
off with
minutes.
more stuff on the table than Tom did, but Tom gets more stuff as it goes on. So if you don't do well in the beginning, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah. So like, how are we going to end this? And at what point are we going to declare like victory points and stuff like this? Do you know what I mean? Like, how are we going to stop?
Well, as this was like just a learning game, it doesn't really matter who wins, other than who wins this duel right now.
No, I don't mind that, but we are going to have to bear this in mind in Battleboys for future reference, because it's useful to know like what. So what's the score at the moment according to the thing?
No one has any victory points yet because you haven't got anyone off the board, and no one controls the battlefield yet.
What happens if people get sort of left over in the battlefield? Like how much can people run off this? Can people run off board edges?
Yeah, when you break, you can flee the board.
Right.
So
people will just flee off the board.
If someone fails their bottle check, people will start fleeing the board.
Right.
But no one did fail their bottle check, so
No.
it's just another turn of killings.
And it will just keep grinding away until we.
I
one of us
think-
is- and that's fine actually.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. Yeah, let's keep grinding. No, I think we should stop grinding, but I think we should see who wins
The honourable duel.
the Axeman versus.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Leader.
the Goliath's already won the leader off, but can Crazy Axeman avenge?
Well, because this is a champion, right?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh, he's not.
He's just a guy with an axe.
Well, this is definitely a power struggle.
Because your champion was the guy with the chainsaw and the
Oh,
flamethrower. One is dead, the other is free. So although it looks
Fleeing.
bad for the Goliaths, actually, you've killed their leader and one of their champions, and you've broken the other champion. So the only guys the Redemption's got left are just chunks.
I mean, I will say that, if we look at this board, on turn one, I moved people to where they are now. And the only time people have moved is fleeing from flames. I have not actually
just
moved
been
a single character this
just
game.
You have like blasted.
This
blasted
guy did some crawling. He crawled like this way, and then he changed his mind, and he came back this way.
You've got a good point there, Alex.
You know.
and
Yeah.
I respect
I think
that
opening
point.
the doors into the flamethrowers was
Was a disaster.
Yeah.
Lessons were learned. Mistakes were made.
Disaster. Right, I'm going to charge you.
Okay.
So this is for the game, the axe hammer duel.
Yes.
For
We've got that in
victory.
the close-up. I think.
Yes, sorry.
This is what people need to see.
It's the ultimate grudge match, the revenge, charging my leader in the back with a guy with a fucking random
So there's
axe.
two benefits. There's potentially three benefits for charging someone in the
Look
back.
like? Oh,
Right.
here's-
One of them
here it
is the Goliath armor plating is heavier on the front, so Lewis is going to have a weaker armor save because you got him in the back.
Excellent.
The other one is there's weapons that have the backstab rule that gains strength bonus if you charge from the rear. Giant axe is not a backstabbing weapon.
It's not like a stealthy.
Even if it's got a point on the back of it. I mean, it's,
Right.
And the other thing is when if you don't kill him, Lewis will have to turn around before he can attack you back, and that will reduce the accuracy of his return attacks.
Oh, nice.
So first up, you're just a regular guy with a giant fucking axe. So you get one attack basic, you get a second attack for charging.
Blammo.
Right. Go for
Hitting
it.
on fours, I guess.
Yes, hitting on fours.
2 hits. No hits.
No hits.
Okay, right.
Let me just check the special rules for giant axe.
I'm guessing it doesn't have a +1 to hit. It doesn't feel like it's going to be that nimble.
It doesn't feel like an accurate weapon, does it? Okay, so now Lewis gets to turn around and attack back.
Oh,
I like the
fuck.
idea that it just clanks into the furnace plates and just scrapes the
Gets
metal.
stuck in the
with
roof.
Loads of sparks. Oh, gets stuck before it even hits them.
Yeah, just
Clunk.
like, oh shit.
Got stuck in a lightning fixture or a bit of netting on the ceiling. Oh god, well you're in trouble now, Tom. Fucking the
So-
attack back is going to be devastating.
So he gets 4 attacks back.
Yeah, but not at -1 to hit.
Also, you've suffered a flesh
And
wound, so it's
flesh
another -1
that's
to
right,
hit.
he's been flesh wounded, so he's actually -2 to hit.
So I only get one hit.
yeah.
Okay, it is a big hit.
It is a pretty big hit.
And because it's a power weapon, if
Yeah.
he rolls a 6 to hit, it's even better. It does.
Perfect. Excellent.
You've been supercharged with the mega hammer.
Oh no.
So it's a strength 5 hit.
Yes.
So it's 3 or more to cause a wound.
Yes.
Splat,
3.
and then it's an injury roll.
an injury roll.
What does the power hammer bit do?
It,
Down.
Oh.
it ignores his armor.
Oh right.
Oh, my armor.
Well, that's the end of Axe Boy.
So Axe Boy goes down and starts bleeding, and then when the leader activates, he can coup de grace him.
Well, congratulations, you guys won.
That was,
It was a game. It was a learning game.
We learned how to play.
Yeah, we learned some rules.
Some of the rules.
Some of the rules were learned. Some of the rules were learned on the go. Oh my god, that was such a disaster. Those doors. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm going to have nightmares
The
about
flame
those.
doors.
Those fucking flame templates. Just, I'm going to see in my dreams I'm going to be a space marine walking through a door, and I'm going to pause, looking through the door, and there's just going to be like a giant one of these will come down on top of my head and be like, "Are you in range?" Yeah, I think I got you.
4+, you're on fire, Lewis.
Scatter dice, no! Don't make me roll the scatter dice! Oh god.
Shit, man.
Bam.
Brutal.
That was good.
That was Necromunda.
That was good. That was a good start.
That's a Necromunda
It's a real shame we didn't get to see what half your guys do because they spent the whole game on fire.
on fire.
Well, I think they,
exactly.
you know,
The Spudjacker.
What does the Spudjacker do?
What
We
even
never
is a
know.
Spudjacker?
Find out next week.
Lewis can put one in his gang and...
Also, like, we didn't get a chance for you to take your super drugs.
Oh,
we have super drugs.
Yeah, like his
this
leader's
guy's
got like
a
this stim injection.
Stim slugs.
Oh, right.
Like slugs he just pushes into
I'm
his
gonna
ear
really
that
have
kind
to-
of...
It doesn't seem like he needed them.
He was a bit of a kill pig anyway.
He
wasn't
was a bit of a fucking monster. Holy shit.
Bit of a kill beast. Although not that expensive relatively. Like, you know, this guy with the grenade launcher was the same price,
Yeah.
and that grenade launcher was pretty effective.
And he did a lot more than Draco.
He
Can I
did.
just point out how much is your leader though? Let's put it
220.
220. How much do you think this little boy is?
With the
here
shotgun?
100.
100?
70.
70.
I would rather have one of his leader than 3 shotgun boys, I reckon. I think
That
he's
leader was pretty scary. He was the only one who did anything.
terrifying.
Basically, the rest of the gang cried and was on fire while he was plasmering people and malleting other
Yeah,
people.
fuck.
That's true. He was badass. Well, there we go. That was a good game. Let's now work on building our gangs and read through some donations. So you guys are going to have to name your characters after donations.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah. Do you want to go
And
through?
now I'll read them while I. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gang together based on the models I already have and pick something. How many points are we allowed, Ben?
So it's creds.
Creds. How many creds are we allowed?
so
Ben?
it said in the main book 1,500, but that seems like far too much because it used to be 1,000.
I think we
But
could
is
start with
everything more
1,000.
expensive now? Also,
Oh yeah, no, it's 1,000 for a campaign. It's 1,500 for like a one-off game.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
hang
guess
on,
that just
you can have
allows
that.
you to
I've
take
got some
more
shots
like
on it.
sexy gear. Wait a second. So did
some
I have a
defensive,
1,000
nice.
point gang?
No, you both your gangs were 1275,
Oh.
but Lewis only got half of his guys
Oh yeah, fuck.
because you got the reinforcements.
Slowly dripping in.
So do we want to pick 1,000 and then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
start with 1,000.
Because then you can recruit more guys. Or then I can
Oh,
pick like
might-
a mix
might
of.
steal a
Yes,
bit
go
of
for it.
Pappy,
So you start with 1,000 creds. Your reputation starts at 1. We have to like work our rep up as we do more fighting.
And we've got. So I've got all these little cards, but you guys have got cards as well.
Yeah, we can
So
make our own
You
cards.
can make your own
Yeah,
cards, which
yeah.
will be really helpful when we're actually playing. So do you want to give
do you
Alex
have like
couple of
a
them?
gang roster as well?
Yeah.
Different,
So this has got all the Escher and Goliath stuff in.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So you can write in the.
But it's also got like, let me just check that I'm not missing a step. You start with 1 territory, 1 rep. You get XP and advancements.
All right.
Yeah, this should be fun. And you get your, I think your champions start with a skill.
Ooh.
So do you want to? So do you want to name your gang? Tom?
So you go,
I think I want to kind of like gauge what's coming from what my people are being named.
Okay.
You know, what the
We'll
names
save
of
the
people
name
are.
until the end.
You know,
So Tom, you want to
and once
lack,
I
right?
decide what kind of hats I'll make them all wear.
All right. You've got all. Can I have the real book?
Some-
I'll do the chat. All right. So we got a message coming in straight away from Dr. Johnny. Who wants Dr. Johnny in their team? I think he
I want
sounds
Dr. Johnny.
Okay.
He's my guy.
Fine.
Surely.
You've got
Dr. Johnny.
Do you need to give him? Have you got an idea of what he'll be?
So I'm going to be the redemptionist that Tom was playing
Let's
with.
see.
Okay.
Let's see the other gangs. What are they,
Oh, you're thinking of changing it up already. You haven't even played with them yet.
He
Well,
just
just
wants to-
seeing-
wants to min-max.
Just seeing. Yeah. I need to power game this.
Okay, that's good. Right, you take Dr. Johnny. Write that down then, Ben.
Yeah, I'll write it down, then I will assign him some equipment once I know what's in my game.
All right. Zephyr Pod Zargosian, Hail Commanders. I hear you're playing Necromunda tonight. Please designate your finest shock trooper one of the Zargosians. Would you like to have a cephalopod Zargosian? Or should I?
Yeah, I'll do that.
He
So
sounds-
what I'm going to do,
She sounds like she could be.
I'm going to take these guys, girls rather.
Guys.
But there's the new ones in the box as well, so I'm quite up for doing a new gang for this. So I'll take those guys and do that with these guys,
Bam.
and paint up new guys to go for this.
Perfect.
Okay. Right.
Tell you what,
So
But
write
yeah, that
down.
gives me a project, gives me something to do, doesn't it?
Keeps you off the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
You can pick a name, like a first name, but as long as the second name is Zargosian.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would be good.
That's
Zargosian is
what the
cool.
new ones make.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can see what kind of weapons.
Oh, cool. So
the
what
models
do
come
yeah,
with.
they?
All
Okay,
right.
cool. So Zargosian, yeah.
Yeah.
Cephalopod Zargosian, he's a brave alien warrior.
Yeah. He's a
What
good
a
lad.
cunning skills.
Alex is going to work.
Yet another
What
gaming
are you up?
fail. Is going to catch up on the VOD. Ginger Snap Girl says hi. Oh, I want to have. Yeah, I think you should have a Ginger Snap Girl.
Yeah, I can do Ginger Snap Girl.
That's,
she could.
that's a pretty
yeah, that's
easy.
a shoe-in,
that's a
isn't
pretty
it?
easy
Really.
win. Yep, and then Ginge obviously as well. Do you want a Ginge, Ben? Do you reckon you could fit a Ginge?
I can fit a Ginge in.
Alright,
Always,
you fit a
always make
Ginge
room
in.
for Ginge.
I feel like I'm waiting for like appropriate names to fit my gang.
I don't know how many of the people who have donated are going to be called like Beefcake McGraw.
Oh my god. Beefcake McGraw, please donate. This is the time.
Speed Fox. That definitely does not sound like one of my gangs.
No.
Speed Fox.
Do you want a Speed Fox?
I'll
Tom?
take a Speed Fox.
All right, okay. Hi Lewis, is that one of those gaming tables where you can take the top off to reveal another layer?
It is. It's an inset layer. That's how we did the poker stream. We
This
took
is the
the
one
panels
which
out
it's got green under it.
and we put the ones with the open panels in.
Yes,
and
we got it over there in the corner of the room.
Yeah. So it does come out, and it's got like a recess. You can do the board game in the recess. It's a funky table.
It's a fancy table.
Given to us by Geek and Son,
Geek and Son.
manufacturers.
So there you go. There's thank you
Fancy
to those guys.
tables.
We got it for free. So
We
they
should
were-
probably give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Because they're really
we
nice
have
tables.
used it, and I think we gave away the old because they gave us an older version. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Which is a bit smaller, and we took it to lots of events to raffle it off. And it was a bit weird because we would be there signing at these events, and there'd be this random Geek and Son guy, kind of like just out there on his own, like doing the raffle, and people didn't know quite who he was or what he
It was kind of hard to communicate.
They didn't really
wasn't it,
know
what
that that was the
happening.
games night table. It was just a guy with a random. He hadn't bought any like flyers or any adverts or
No
anything.
banner above it or anything
Nothing.
like
It was
that.
just a
Just
guy,
a guy
with
with
a
a
table,
table.
like a bad cosplay. Thank you, Speed Fox. Frodo says, "I want to be the weakest looking guy." So probably one of your guys, Tom. I'm
I
guessing.
feel like we can find you a garbage old
Like a little Jew.
Goliath model to be your
Oh,
weakest
yeah,
Jew.
yeah.
And having
I
Frodo
think all of these against these
Alright.
snazzy models.
Oh, one of the old Jews
yeah,
would look
yeah.
amazing.
does the really
yeah.
weedy.
Can I have some protein shake?
Man, we might even have one of them.
We might do.
Okay, Frodo. It's spelled like PH, like Fro. and then
Bro.
It's
Like
quite.
he's got an afro.
It's quite like.
Oh wow, with
But-
an afro, a skinny guy with an afro modelled in with this. It's
I like
perfect,
it. You're
isn't
in. You'll be in
He's
my team. Magnus15 donated some Twitch bits. He says, "Love good old Necromunda. I'm looking to sign up with a gang." Magnus. He's got to be a fucking.
He sounds like a
guy.
beast.
Yeah,
Magnus.
I mean, Magnus is like the name of all the people in the World's Strongest Man competition.
Yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
win,
Or
ever.
chess champions. It kind of goes both ways.
Magnus Magnusson. Yeah.
This isn't chess. Certainly that last game wasn't.
Jesus, that was not.
Not even close.
Dr. Wested Duck. Who's already got Doctor?
I've got Dr. Johnny.
Would you like another Doctor?
Sure, they can all be doctors in burning people.
Dr.
Nice.
Wested Duck. A doctor of. He's got a
Wested
doctorate in flames.
Yeah, and in, theology.
Pyroscience.
Pyrofate.
Uh,
Flame studies.
Turin Kui wants to be one of your guys.
Oh,
Tom.
Turin.
Turin Kui.
Sure, bam. Turin Kui. Any more specific on what he
No.
wants to be?
That's it. Ben says, my last name is Blaze, Blais.
Oh, I could have Blaze, right?
I used some form of that in most character names back in the day, so please add me. You're in. Blaze. He sounds like,
Is he spelled with a Z?
no, but
Oh.
Blais, but it sounds like Blaze, doesn't it?
There you go. There's a Frodo for you.
Oh my god.
Like, look how much
Can
smaller
we
he
see
is
like this on
compared.
the camera? Like,
So that's the old
so this
plastic
is the old
one.
plastic Goliath here. And this is what they look like now in their sort of super beefy. Look how different they are. He had like nipples and stuff. Look at this. You can actually see. He kind of looks like a bit like a butch lesbian, sort of, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like he looks like he's some of those women you see at the gyms who are just like all muscle.
Well, that's perfect for your gang, surely.
When I was playing Necromunda, right, I remember as a kid, I for some reason, I don't know why, I had a copy of an old magazine of Muscle Mag, right? It was like.
I don't know what. I think a friend
I don't know why.
It's in the Necromunda box. It's got Necromunda.
And it had a woman who looked very much like this on the front cover. And I was mocked relentlessly for years.
Really? It just
For this.
those friends, so mean. I can't believe they would have made fun of you.
I think that
Well, that's about to happen again. Sure.
Do we need? Can someone send us in a copy of Muscle Mag or
it's a whole
whichever?
box of them.
Find the issue.
In a Necromunda box.
In a Necromunda box.
Ieldin would like to be a fanatic with a flamer.
Bam.
How do I spell
Ieldin.
that?
Ieldin. And then his second name is Soaker. Soecr.
Ieldin Soka.
Eldon Soka. He can be a flame.
He can soak people in
My
gasoline.
flame boys.
Thank you. You're good. Lanka wants to join. Can you add a girl? I think
Yeah.
Lanka's like quite a girly name. You can have her.
Lanka, is that?
Yep, it's like the dog that was in space. Or was that Laika?
That was like
That's Laika,
yeah.
not Lanka. I think it's because Lanka was a dog in our XCOM game.
She was,
That's why.
Well, what's Lanka need or do or?
She says, would you play a mini game with AR? What is that?
augmented reality.
Oh my gosh.
There are a couple that have tried it.
What? She wants the drunkest looking guy or girl that might or might not be a medic.
I'm not very good at painting eyes.
Perfect.
So they all look drunk.
It's going to be
Gonna be drunk
ideal.
either way. Graf Utin says, "Is this where I sign up for the Chump Brigade?" Graf Utin, who wants him?
Oh, he
Not
sounds like a
Graf
muscle
is
guy.
He's a guy. Yeah.
Graf. All right, you're in, Graf. Jomps, I've always wanted to join a gang. Chump me up, Tom and the Battleboys.
Bam. What's that name?
Jomps.
Jomps. Perfect.
He sounds like a guy.
Agility skills for him.
General
Jumper.
Nemo, please let me have a dude named after me. I want one of Ben's dudes. There you go.
Who's it?
General Nemo.
General Nemo.
Everyone has titles in
Doctors
your.
and generals and
I think in my game that might be
Grand Dragons.
a nickname he doesn't want.
Ah.
Here's the General.
Oh, General Nemo.
Badger King. Tom, you got to add Badger King, I think.
Badger
He says,
King.
Happy New Year, guys. Glad you're playing some mini games. Probably too late to get donated to get a character. No, you are not. No one has donated to this stream, so maybe we'll have to add some more people next week because we're probably not going to have enough. So if you don't have names to your characters, just leave them blank and we'll fill them in later.
Cool.
Ostov, thank you for the streams. Never played this kind of game, but it seems interesting. Also, Tom, I'm working on your app. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the one that we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, Drunkulator.
Oh man, yeah, I can't believe Drunkulator came up so quickly.
That was such a good question. Good.
What's the Drunkulator?
It's an app that has Tom's concerned. You might want to know.
No.
about this.
I prefaced this, but this was like a drunken conversation we had about a terrible app idea, and it was about keeping track of like buying rounds. Because we have drinks, but random people will sometimes be there, other people won't, and you have people turning up and they're like, oh, I don't want to join in on rounds, but inevitably people do. People have to leave, and it was a way to keep track of like people that you owe drinks. Was kind of like the main sort of idea.
When a friend brings his girlfriend or says, "Oh, this is my mate Dave from somewhere else," you're like, "Well, hang on a minute. I just had to pay the round four times round for you guys, and we ended up on nothing."
Yeah. So
Or someone turns up but leaves early every time,
Yeah.
and they never buy a round.
yeah, exactly. So,
Well, they always buy the first round and then leave.
Oh, then that sucks for them.
Yeah.
Then they never get a round bought for them.
And so that was the idea of
So it linked
So it's
directly.
yeah.
Fair for everyone.
It's kind of a
Fair. It's all about
karma-based.
fairness.
Follow the rules!
The drinking rules.
Ostov, he sounds like a fucking tough.
He sounds like a
Yeah.
bit
Ostov. Oh, Ostov's like a cool name.
Ostov, you're in. Thank you. Warrior C27 wants to be in a gang. It's Warrior, isn't it? It's like Warrior C27. Do you want a Warrior?
I want them.
You want a Warrior? Okay.
Yeah.
Just do speak up if you want someone. Atomic Snow Globe, you can have her, Alex.
Atomic Snow Globe is a fucking gang
with the big
gang
pink
leader
hair.
name, or like that's a gang name. The Atomic Snow Globes, fucking awesome.
Yeah, it could even be be the gang name.
Do you want that then? You can have that. That's a good one. All right.
Because
You're
this
in.
is all a bit like a bag of Skittles has puked everywhere. I think maybe a slightly more kind of refined.
That's fun as well.
Also,
Yeah,
Alex, you've got to have a
scheme.
ninja muffin.
And a ninja
Ninja
muffin.
muffin.
Okay, I can do that.
There we go.
Are these guys leaving messages?
Yeah. So I'm reading some of them. Atomic Snow says, want to thank Lewis personally. Was feeling a bit down on the 22nd of December around 6 o'clock. Tuned in to see Lewis, Simon and Mousy watching YouTube, and it was seriously the best thing I watched. Now in the new year, I'm giving my best at getting my life in order. Atomic Snow Globe, thank you very much for your donation. Hoping you're enjoying this stream. Thank you. We'll make sure you feature in Alex's gang. Would you also asks, are you going to take volunteers to assist in next year's Jingle Jam? Well, I mean, we're up for all the help we can get, really. This year I think it was more fun to have more people, wasn't it? The cocktail guy came down.
That was amazing.
And so who knows? Although it got a bit messy with all the.
Yeah, that second karaoke stream. My God.
There were a few roller coasters.
If you've got a different kind of interesting skill set, you're really good at fixing roofs. Definitely, you're allowed to come down for the roof fixing.
Don't even wait until December for that one.
You know, if you want to come and do that for free.
Before those April showers kick in, that would be perfect.
Samwise 2450 reporting for duty. Samwise has to go with Frodo, right?
Yes.
Oh, he can be your other Jews. That sounds amazing.
You got like the power twins.
Mr. Frodo, sir.
Oh God, those guys sound great.
Jin.
Spotting each other in the gym. Alright, it's
Frodo and Samwise. Jin. Who wants Jin?
I've already got Ginge, so I can't have Ginge and Gin.
You already got Ginger Snap Girl, so you have to have Jin.
Jin, how's that?
Jin.
Sure, Jin sounds like a great name.
There you go. We've got a suggestion for a gang member from Mamatas. He wants someone called Matt Willay. Who wants Matt Willay in their gang?
Matt Willay.
Yeah, Matt Willay. Sure.
Thank you, Ash24793. You sound like a robot, actually.
Is that bot that just came up with a random name?
And then the last donation we've had in is Mosaic Task Force says, Tom, can you please have a guy? Can I please create called Poo Lagoon Boy?
Poo Lagoon Boy. Perfect. Yes.
We're doing all of your requests. There you go. That's all the donations we've had tonight. Mm-hmm. So we'll have to wait until next week and name the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
But
if you want to donate in the next 20 minutes, we'll squeeze you in.
Maybe. Yeah, but actually I'm already up. I've got 5 guys. How many of you got, guys? Is that going to be enough?
How much are you aiming for? Somewhere between.
I've got 7 names.
Yeah,
but I'm probably going to have about 12,
I've
10
got
people.
5 names, or maybe 4, and one is the gang name, perhaps. But,
okay.
So
yeah, we'll use these names. We'll make some gangs up, and you guys will be. It's relevant because we'll be using the names to keep track of these guys with their little cards and stuff. I'm probably going to just Sharpie onto some of these existing cards and then make a couple of new guys. That will save me a bit of effort. So yes, Ben, what's the next thing? What do we need to roll? Because I remember there was a bunch of stuff we had to roll.
Tom's got the book.
Right.
So we need to make our guys, which we don't really want to do on camera because that's
so we're going with 1,000 points.
$1,000.
Right, and there's like war gear and stuff we need to figure out.
And any bucks you don't spend go into your stash, and you can spend it later.
Okay.
And save up for other stuff.
Right.
Probably worth keeping a bit of spare money because if you find something rare after your first mission at the rare trade shop, you want to have some money to spend on it.
Right. Okay.
It's worth keeping a little bit of spare change.
A little bit of credit.
So after a mission, you get experience and level up, but we can't do that yet. You get injuries on guys who are wounded.
Okay.
Yeah. Stuff about being captured. There's stuff about the scenarios. Where is the territory bit?
That was always the bit where you fucked up. Right?
You could be fucked by.
If you basically rolled your gang territory as a sump pit.
Sump pits and slag heaps.
Slag heaps. And you could send your gangers to work at the slag heap, right? And they would come back with D6 credits and a chance to get like a mutation or whatever.
I think we should all start with a special territory.
Right.
Ooh.
You're meant to earn them. But let's all start with 1.
Well, that's how it was before, right?
Well, you used to start with 5. And then
5
You
territories?
used to, yeah.
So what? We just each start with 1.
Yeah.
Why don't we use the old territory rules? Fuck, I mean, we got them.
I'd say maybe let's just try and play
Modern Necromunda.
one cohesive
Necromunda.
like set. To
I think this was the good bit about it, though. I feel like Warhammer has a habit of simplifying games, and I don't really mind simplifying or improving the actual like gameplay. But I feel like the RPG afterplay needs to be kind of. We can try the new one. Let's try the new one. It might be terrible, and if it's terrible, we'll add to it next week. Right?
yeah. We
Roll a dice and then roll another dice.
All right, Tom, you can start.
What? So a D66.
Yeah.
A
Blacks
D66.
is 10s.
Okay.
53.
That's a really good one, probably.
53. A friendly doctor.
Friendly doctor.
You know a friendly doctor.
Reduce the cost of any medical escort post-battle actions made by this gang by 10 credits. So basically, whenever one of your guys is wounded, you can take him to the doctor for cheap.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Perfect.
That's what you want, isn't it?
So basically, critically injured people, you can take them to the doctor after a mission. You pay 2d6 times 10 credits, and you roll on a table.
You go next.
Cool. So yeah, Blacks
so
would be
Alex.
10s.
Yep.
52.
Also have a friendly dog.
Oh wow!
Roll
are,
again.
Are they all your
We know the
doctors?
same guy.
You have to roll again. It's
Everybody
not
knows the
allowed.
same guy.
Yeah, no duplicates.
Wow! Double one.
A chem pit.
That's bad.
Boom. Enjoy that.
When a gang collects income, the controlling player can choose an available ganger from their gang to work in the chem pit.
This is what I'm talking
And they roll
about.
2d6.
This work is
Exactly.
extremely hazardous. If you
Yeah.
roll a double 6 or a 6 when working out.
Well, this is a different book.
Yeah.
The rules.
Is it the same?
20 or so years apart.
In this one, if the result is a double, the gang has a mishap and suffers a lasting injury. Otherwise, multiply the result by 10 and add it to your stash.
Oh.
So it's high risk, high reward. Well, low risk.
In the original
It's-
game,
Yeah. That's
It's
much
the
better than old
it's the
Campaign.
boutique the bootleg cosmetics factory of the girls.
Oh, I like it.
amazing.
It's, they're all,
So one of the gangers goes in to be like the lab tested on animals.
exactly.
Make my eyes
It's-
bleed! Oh!
I mean that's
My hands fell off.
So the reason Kempit was good in the original was because if the ganger manages to struggle back to base horrifically scarred, her appearance is now so foul that from now on they cause fear.
exactly. So it's all that's the thing.
Still works.
So it's either brilliant cosmetics or just the worst.
You can sell them, or you could mutilate yourself with
Yeah.
them. Everyone's a winner.
That was good.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, shall I go
works
next?
nicely.
Yeah, you're up.
It is a 61.
Gambling den.
Nice.
Ooh.
When you collect income, roll up to 5d6. The
Right.
more dice rolled, the more games you have rigged against the patrons. Any dice that score a 5 or a 6 are discarded, and the total of any remaining dice is multiplied by 10 and added to your stash. But if at least 3 dice are discarded, the patrons have caught wind of the rigged games, and the den's owners are run out of town, and the territory is deleted.
Wow.
Ooh,
So you can roll
shit.
2 dice, 100% safe,
Yeah.
and just take the money. Or
Okay.
you could roll 3 dice, up to 5 dice, but obviously the more dice you roll, the riskier.
If
that
you roll
game
more
gets.
than
If you
3.
roll 3 or more 5s or 6s,
Okay.
then the gig is up.
Holy shit.
The jig is up. Well,
That's a pretty cool one. So that's just me now. Can I have 2 dice?
yes.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give him the black one.
I'm gonna get
22.
a settlement. When the gang collects income, each settlement they control generates a free Juve. The Juve can be added to the gang roster, or can be sent to work elsewhere in the house, earning the gang a 10 credit finder's fee.
Bam.
So basically, every game I get either 10 credits or a free Juve.
Pretty
Wow.
good.
Pretty
cool.
reliable. Shall I just play the Horde gang then?
I guess so. Yeah.
Just get
Wow.
loads of Juves.
Just doctors' orderlies just running around.
They're all quite.
So these are similar but different.
So
So
that was like the best gang.
previously you could choose
The
between
Horde
getting.
gang that neither of us should play.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do the Horde.
So previously you could choose between getting 30 credits or a free Juve.
You had to roll a 6, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you
Every
had to-
time you did it, you had to roll, and if you rolled high enough, then you got a free Juve. So they're a bit like hit and miss.
Cool.
They used to do 30 base credits as well.
Well, there you go. There's a bunch of other territories which I'm sure we'll find out about later.
Yeah, and then we've got trading posts, which we do after our games. I think until we actually decide what all our guys are armed with,
Yeah.
we've done as much as we can do.
Okay. Cool.
There's a whole bunch of skills our leaders can pick and stuff. Maybe we should pick our leaders, like leader skills.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vitruvian
that?
donated. He says used to play at Cut and Thrust a few years ago. Oh my
Holy
God, we're
shit.
using Cut and Thrust pencils. The only thing that remains.
Well, Alex remains.
I'm still just about here.
So Alex used to run a game shop called Cut and Thrust in Bristol. So maybe Vitruvian knows you, Alex. Well, shout out to him.
Yeah,
Would you like to add? Who would like to add a Vitruvian to their?
I feel like this is.
It's got to be Alex.
An Alex.
It's kind of my
one.
thing, yeah. Vitruvian. It's not a very girly name, but I'm sure we can squeeze some.
It is, especially since it usually becomes full of the word man. You know, the Vitruvian man.
Yeah, but the
Oh, yeah.
Vitruvian woman sounds,
yeah.
you know,
Way
because
better.
they're like, you know, very pro ladies, and so they'd have their own version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can work that out.
That's true. That's true. Vecht Koenig. Can I get a guy called King Vex into the flipping
King Vex. That is a good name for
into the Goliath gang? You can. Thank you. Atomic Snowglobe says, "I'll buy my way up to gang leader." Oh, if you're lucky. Well, we might. I think Atomic Snowglobe sounds like a good name for your gang. Alex, so we might keep it like that. Thank you very much, Atomic Snowglobe. Hope you're doing all right. Bumblebee Tuner. I will join in. I like being named in your stuff. Who wants Bumblebee?
I'll take a Bumblebee tuner.
All right, you're in. Would love someone to be called Harmondale.
Harmondale. Sure.
Tom's up for that. Saxa. That sounds like a girl's name.
Yeah, Saxa.
Angus McFife.
You're in.
I reckon that writes itself, doesn't it? Angus McFife. You're in.
You're up for painting some tartan.
Look, get a bottle of tartan paint though.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Simple.
He's saying chat is going mad. Look at
Sentiment.
page 61. What does that do? What's
I
page
think
61?
maybe they're
Ben?
trying to troll.
I think
you.
they're trolling me. Every page number they've given me has been a massive troll.
All right, but someone's pirated the rulebook and put it online, I guess. So now everyone's declared.
Page 61.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it is the injury section, so it's not a total troll. When you are reduced to 0 wounds, you are taken out of action. The blah 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 blah. If you're reduced to 0 wounds by an attack, or an attack inflicts damage on a fighter, your wounded character has already been reduced to 0. Make an injury roll. Yes.
So it's no different. Okay.
Rolling the number of injury dice equal to the attacking weapon's damage characteristic, resolving each dice as follows. So if you hit them with a 2-wound weapon, you roll 2 injury dice, and then they're more likely to get.
Yeah.
So they're more likely to get
So do you
knocked
apply
out from
both
it.
of them, or do you choose
Yeah,
one?
both. So you might get
that'd
2
be
flesh
2
wounds.
flesh wounds.
Yeah.
Ooh. If
Cool.
is it still if you get reduced to 0 ballistic skill or weapon skill, you're
Then
out.
you're out. Yeah.
Fuck it out.
Okay. Cool. Good
So
to
it's
know.
much more likely to keep knocking you
flesh
down
wound
as
also.
well.
Also reduces toughness,
Oh fuck.
which we just assumed it didn't,
We didn't do
Wow.
because it never used to.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Jeez.
that. Useful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Warrior C27 says, Tom, if you want, can you give me that massive fucking hammer?
Don't know if my gang's allowed it.
I don't know
No,
if you're
that's a
allowed
Goliath
massive
thing.
fucking hammers. Is this light like flickering on?
Yeah,
It might be.
Sometimes.
All right, we might have to look at that one.
Thanks, chat. You saved the day.
Thank
You
you,
did it.
chat. Thank you. We got Magnus. You're in. Hagels was looking at my own rules, trying to help. Enjoyed the game. Can't wait till next week. Hagels.
Hagels. That's.
Do you want a Hagels,
I'll
Ben?
take a Hagels.
All right. Private Weeaboo. Another great stream. Thanks, guys. Great message, Private Weeaboo.
Private Weeaboo. Sounds like a Goliath to me.
I think the problem is the Goliath are expensive. Like Lewis is going to struggle to get more than 8 guys.
Oh really?
So don't take too many names. You won't be able to use them all.
That's all right. I'll keep him in here as a mascot. Who knows? Private Weaver, you might be in my team. Who knows? Ancient Echo has donated. He would like a guy to be named Spooderman, or Spoods, or Spod, or Spood, or something along those lines. Who wants that?
Bam.
All right.
Food Lord.
Cool. Right. Okay.
Spot.
Fantastic. That is all we got time for, actually, guys. We've got to flip and go. We will be back next week with more of this. Me and Ben will be back tomorrow with Lewis and Ben Save the World. Yes, so next week we should have our gangs together. We might have some walls painted, we might not, and we'll play our first game. It'll probably be
Is the plan.
a 1v1 game.
Yeah.
I think, and it'll be the other two of us will just be sort of spectating.
Sat here painting some models.
Yeah.
painting,
shit.
chatting shit, and then the other two can play. While the first two like work out what happened with their injuries and stuff.
And we'll just go back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, judging by how long this game took, but now we know the rules. Hopefully, it shouldn't take us long, and we can blaze through it.
Yeah, it'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah, we'll keep working on our setup. You know, obviously we're all like mic'd in with wires, and this camera is really unsteady, and there's lots of problems. But hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully you liked it. Stay tuned. There probably is someone else streaming now. I don't know who. It's all in
I'm
flux.
not sure. Might be Nasira.
Might be someone streaming. Might not.
And XCOM will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back with XCOM
5 to
tomorrow.
8.
It might well be the new regular stream slot because it's just easier. But yes, see you. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Alex.
Cheers.
Thanks.
No, it was fun.
See you next time on Battleboys.